Get USAA insurance for this season. When being a fan on a budget gets tough, our agents do the legwork so saving on auto insurance is easy. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
Joe, your internet service is horribly slow. It's time to make a change.
Get Frontier fiber optic internet. It has 25 times faster upload speeds than cable.
So you can look at weird stuff like me all night long.
See the light. Switch to fiber. Frontier fiber optic internet.
D. Hodges.
Can you hear me now? Are you working?
Finally,
Oh, we back in the game, baby. Okay then.
Hey, listen, I did this for all of the subscribers and the viewers, man, because we had technical issues. So we came back now, and we're just gonna chop it up, D. Hodges. I'm glad you can hear me, man. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm glad I can hear you again, man. Shit, I'm glad you're back in business.
Oh yeah, we still cooked it up. It's just we couldn't hear each other, but the panel could hear us. But let me tell you right now, we're gonna cook it up soon, D. Hodges, because you know what? It might not be a great weekend for the fights, but we still got a couple of fights. And I hope. Are you watching DAZN today in America?
Nah, I don't order that crap.
Oh, so you won't be watching the Conor Benn and Sebastian Formella fight then?
Nah, but I'll definitely be watching the Fortuna fight for free. I told you, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of a poor man right now. This pandemic kind of got like, it's kind of like rough. So I can't afford no $75 for no pay-per-views. So if it ain't free right now, it ain't for me.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and do it live and let you know what's happening in the Conor Benn fight today later on.
Oh, I'll definitely listen in, of course. I love commentary, you know what I'm saying? I love it.
Hey, what's up, Kelmo?
What's up, Rob? How are you doing? What's up, D. Hodges?
How you doing, my brother?
Hey, so listen, man, I've got a bit of a problem here. A lot of people in Europe, they've had the sick of this Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury slow down everything in the heavyweight. They're asking for Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury for all the belts. How you feel about that, Kelmo?
I think it should happen, bro. Boxing could definitely use that right now. I like it. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Wilder. They've been lagging. So yeah, I mean, it can't hurt. It should happen, bro.
So you're saying that they should go for the Wilder fight or the Joshua fight for all the belts?
Yeah, undisputed belt. I think that's a better fight right now.
So all the belts and let Wilder go fight Andy Ruiz?
Whatever he wants. After that, I mean, he's gonna be proven. I mean, whoever wins, it's already the best in that division. So I don't know what they should do. I mean, I think they could do whatever they want from there.
Okay, okay. And DRJs, how do you feel about that? Are you saying to me that just go straight for the Anthony Joshua fight for all the undisputed belts?
Yep, I've been saying that to everybody. Oh yeah, because I want to see some type of undisputed, and then the winner gets Wilder, and then that time Wilder could get a tune-up fight in between the Fury and Joshua fight to make sure he's all right, and then just fight Joshua or Fury, the winner. But I just want to see undisputed, because like I said, they could somehow. Everybody's telling me they can't. But believe me, if they want to, they could make a fourth fight. If that third fight do a lot of money and Wilder win, oh, you know they're going to want money for a fourth fight. So I just want to see undisputed first and then deal with all that.
Hey, Black and Brown's in the building. What's up, Black and Brown?
What up? What up? What up? What up, Rap Star?
Hey, we're doing good from London, bro. Introduce yourself to the channel and the panel.
Oh man, you know what it is, man. I'm Black and Brown Boxing, man. I'm in here with y'all, man.
All right.
I'm from Northern California, man. I love boxing. I love to talk about boxing. So it is what it is, man.
Hey, so we got Northern California. We got London. Where's Kelma from? Kelma, where you from? Hey, DRJs, where you from?
Boston, Massachusetts in America.
Okay. We got Boston in this motherfucker. Okay.
Okay,
D Hodges,
we got
salute,
Boston
man.
in the
Hey,
house.
D Hodges,
Kelma, where
salute to you,
from?
bro.
Thank you.
Kelma, where you from, bro?
Oh, South California, bro. Southern California.
Awesome, man. We got Cali's in. We got people from Cali in. We got Boston. We got England. Yo, listen, Black and Brown, I just need to ask you straight up, bro. A lot of people are sick of this trilogy talk, sick of this fucking bullshit. They want all undisputed heavyweight in England. But a lot of people in America are saying the same thing. How are you feeling about that?
Man, I feel like it is what it is, man. They gotta fight, they gotta stay active, and if the dates are open, then make the undisputed. But all these extra excuses and these things that Wilder is saying about Fury is bad for boxing. At the end of the day, it's bad for boxing. Fury at least wants to stay busy. Wilder don't want to fight nobody. Wilder wants to keep pushing the fight off, but at least Fury's trying to stay busy, and all Wilder's trying to do is make excuses. Like, shut up and fight somebody. Fight Joseph Parker. You don't gotta fight Fury. You can fight Joseph Parker and make just as much noise. If you beat Joseph Parker, you knock out Joseph Parker, you're right back in the conversation. So all these extra excuses are just nonsense to me when you can just fight somebody.
Hey, and what happened with Andy Ruiz? Well, how come he didn't fight this year? Is he hurt or?
I don't know why Andy Ruiz hasn't got his fight this year. I think he's in training camp waiting for a fight.
Yeah, bro, it's been a year. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but he is in the training camp. Yo, look, before we cook this a bit more, yo, smash the like button, press the notification. It's free fucking smoke on Rapstar, bro. It's free smoke. So if y'all got anything to say about the Wilder situation, or you got something to say about the Fury situation, or any Joshua situation, stop fucking just looking, bro. Come on the fucking channel, man. It's free smoke. And this ain't the kind of channel that I need to mute you or kick your ass off. Ask D Hodges. I'm fair as fuck, ain't I, D Hodges?
Yep, you sure are. You don't even mute people.
Yeah,
I like that shit. I like that shit. That's all. I like that shit.
yeah, man, you gotta roll, bro. I'm not gonna be one of these motherfuckers who's scared. People are scared on their channel, bro. I went onto somebody's channel earlier on. They wouldn't even face me, man. They start speaking some shit. They don't even want to let people on. They mute you when you say something. And look, if you're gonna act like a motherfucking crazy ass or be silly, then and you don't take turns or you're just being disrespectful, then I'm gonna kick your ass off because you're not showing respect. You see what I mean? But apart from that, we should be able to cook it, Black and Brown.
Hey, Rapstar, I've been missing your lives, bro, but I'm on tonight, man, and let's cook, man. What Whatever you want to talk about, man, I'm gonna give it to you
Well, this
raw
is
and
what's
uncut,
going
man. I
on,
don't give a
bro.
fuck about
Wilder
nobody else's
fans in
feelings on
America,
YouTube. I'm
Wilder
gonna give it to
fans,
you exactly how I feel.
half of the Wilder fans in America, bro, they just shut down some of their YouTube channels. They're saying that Wilder deserves to make excuses and Wilder wants to go to court to make this fight. And I'm thinking this is just all a load of bullshit, man. We want to just see fights. Tyson Fury's had enough. He just wants to fight. And you know what I mean? Right now, if Wilder doesn't fight, Tyson Fury and Eddie Hearn said, let's make the Joshua fight. Let's make a Joshua fight with Tyson Fury. And if Wilder wants to go to court, let him go to fucking court. And if he wants some money, a step aside, give him some fucking money and let him go fight Andy Ruiz. How you feel?
I like it. I like it. That's exactly how I feel. Wilder want to do all the talking, let him talk. Fury, you go fight. Anthony Joshua, you go fight. Wilder, you don't need that belt. Go fight Joseph Parker. Go fight Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is right in your stable. If you beat Andy Ruiz, your name becomes bigger than that belt. You don't need that fucking belt. And if you beat Andy Ruiz, guaranteed, bro, the boxing fans are going to be calling for that fight. So all this extra talking and shit, all these excuses, they're bullshit. It's bullshit. When you got fighters, you can go fight. Stop talking and go fight.
Do you think he can beat Andy Ruiz though?
I mean, that's another story, right?
I think he can. I ain't gonna lie. I think he'll beat Andy Ruiz, but he gotta prove it. He gotta dig down deep, and he gotta prove that shit.
Hey, facts, man. He got to go in the ring. He got to stop capping. But some people said that he's lost that X factor. You know, when you've been unbeaten and you only rely on your punch and you realize you're not a magician anymore, you kind of lose some confidence inside your soul. And that's why he's just not maybe ever going to be the same person ever again. How do you feel about that when people say,
On your phone, but you...
What's that?
I don't know if it's my phone or your phone, bro, but I think you were cutting out. But at the end of the day, Rapstar, I just want to tell you, bro, you one of the hottest new channels. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I fuck with you. Keep spitting that real shit, that raw shit. In the boxing community, we gonna fuck with you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, Rapstar.
Yeah, real talk, Black and Brown. Real talk. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I hear you loud and clear.
All right, cool, bro. Let me ask you this, bro. If people are saying that Wilder needs to stop making excuses and let Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua just fight, and if Wilder wants to go and make excuses, go make them elsewhere, because he's been gassing a lot of this bullshit and all the fans are riding with him. Some of the fans are taking this bullshit and making a big scene out of it. And nobody's ever seen in the history of the sport for people to make excuses like this, bro. What's going on?
It's crazy that the boxers, the fans, have jumped on with the excuses. That's what's crazy part about it. Okay, the boxer want to make excuses, but the fans should be smart enough, common sense enough to make their own decision. But it's crazy how we all gonna jump on board with all this bullshit. It's bad for boxing, all this cheating shit. And then you want to fight him again. How you gonna call him a cheater, right, Rapstar? And then want to fight him again? That shit don't make no sense, Rapstar. If he's a cheater, right? Fuck him then. Fuck Tyson Fury. Go a different route. Go a different route. Tyson Fury's not the only route.
Yeah, why are you not taking Tyson Fury to court then? Why are you just trying to go to court for the fight? Why are you not taking all these allegations straight through? Why are you not suing the Boxing Federation? Why are you talking shit? That's just bullshit, man. Hey, D. Hodges, what the fuck's going on? Why is Deontay Wilder making it worse for himself? If he wants to fight, why don't he just get in the ring and train, bro? And why don't he just get the fight going, bro?
I have no idea what that man is thinking or what he's going through right now.
Do you think he's not mentally the same person anymore?
And he still got to find a proper trainer. He still ain't found a trainer yet. He still got to find a trainer. He got so much he got to do, though. I don't advise him. I advise him to take a little break. he had a nice, good, long little run. Take a little break, let your body relax, and then you'll come back fully energized.
Yeah, but all the fans are complaining about the cheating, right, with the glove. But a lot of the boxing world are saying that if the glove was loose and the man was moving his hand in the glove, he's gonna fuck his own hand up. So at the end of the day,
Facts.
no matter what you're talking about, if the hand is loose in the glove, you're gonna fuck your hand up. So what that means is he's got to move his hand up in the glove, not below, because it's gonna fuck his hand up anyway if he goes below, up and down. So some of this shit is not making sense. And then you're blaming the referee. Then you're blaming the fucking Mark Breland, your own trainer. What about JD? JD was in the camp. JD was watching the gloves. What was JD doing? Was he playing with his dick? He was watching the gloves. He was with the inspection team. He was with the company who takes the gloves and brings it back Friday. So what kind of bullshit is going on with JD? Why is he keeping JD and got rid of Mark Breland? How can Mark Breland fuck his water up? He's disrespecting the whole of fucking boxing. He's disrespecting boxing, bro. Mark Breland's a decent man in the game, bro.
I don't know what's wrong with Wilder. I have no idea. All we can do is speculate. Only Wilder knows what's going on in Wilder's mind. We all can speculate, but who knows? Shit, Wilder might not box again. The world may never know.
So
Marvin Hagler did it. He said, "Fuck this." He said, "Fuck this bullshit." After the Sugar Ray fight, he said, "I was disgusted with boxing," and he quit. Some boxers do that. They just have no love for the game no more. So
some people say, Hodges, Wilder's never going to be the same mentally, and that would affect him physically. How do you feel about that?
Nah, believe me, I'm pretty sure Wilder has pretty good mental stability right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, probably just chilling with his family. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you gotta take a layoff, man. He really been fighting like almost every year, twice a year or something like that. Like he deserves it. I would take a small little break. I have nothing to prove right now. Let AJ and Fury fight, and then I get undisputed. It don't matter because I would much rather take one fight instead of two. Because even if I do go and beat Fury in the trilogy, I still gotta go beat AJ. If Wilder was a smart nigga like me, I will just let them both fight, but I'll make sure somewhere in that contract they have to fight me. I'll step aside, I'll let y'all fight, but whoever wins, it's mandatory that they fight me. That's the best way to go about it. And I'll just take a little cheap fight in between for the payday. Go in there, spark Joseph Parker, Ruiz. They'll spark all of them. $1. Can't none of them because they're not that tall. So the only reason why he had problems with Fury because he was like his same height, kind of, or a little taller. That's why he might have problems with Joshua because they're around the same height. But all them people shorter than him, he gets to punch down. So when that right hand is coming down on you, that's like extra gravity with the force of the punch. So he's sparking all the rest of them.
But let me just tell you this: the Hall of Famer, one of our old-time legends, George Foreman, he was never the same after Muhammad Ali beat him. He was under depression. He started complaining that there was something wrong in the country that happened to him. He started complaining about the ropes were so loose. It was mad, man. He started saying Ali was loose on those ropes when he was doing rope-a-dope. It was like different ring. It was like he never was the same. And then after that, he lost and then took a big layoff and refound himself with God. So I'm just saying, some fighters never come back the same, you know that? Because they've been used to being destructive punchers. They've been used to being somebody who's untouchable. It's like you, D. Hodges. If you were untouchable and you've never seen what it's like to take a loss like that, it might affect you. It could affect the best of people. You see what I'm saying?
It would, but then in my opinion, shit, if I felt I was cheated and he cheated, not saying he did, but if I'm Wilder and I felt he really cheated, I wouldn't even be that mad. All I'll say is, yep, he had to cheat to beat me. So we're going to get that run back. But like I said, let them fight.
Okay, let me ask you this. You talk about this like America does some of it. If Wilder goes back in and Tyson Fury and the Kronks and Sugar Hill knows that they're what they need to do, and this fight goes back on again in front of everyone in the limelight, and Tyson Fury beats him again, isn't Wilder his whole thing and credibility get fucked over? Hey, Black and Brown, answer me that, bro. If he goes for the third fight and loses again, doesn't that make his credibility go more down? Is he better off to avoid the smoke? Yo, Black and Brown, are you there? Anyway.
Sorry, brother. I'm here.
Yeah.
You're right, Rap Star. There's going to be a whole documentary focused in on Wilder's gloves. He's going to do it again. And like you're saying, he's better off not even going this route. Try to get the rematch. Try to do what you do. But the whole cheating aspect of it is going to make you look bad if there ever is a trilogy. Because if it happens again, then what? Then what's your next excuse?
Oh no, if he beats him again, because this time it'll definitely be legit. Because I guarantee you, they'll really make sure everything is on the up and up. So if he beat him this time, I know it was fair and square.
Yeah, but what's gonna happen?
Hey, D Hodges. D Hodges, brother? But come on, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Like, we both watched the fight the same way with the same set of eyes. Like, he beat the crap out of him he knocked him down with a body blow. Like, none of the shit that they talk about on YouTube, right? None of that shit we really seen fight night. When we all watched the fight at home with our families or with our friends, we didn't think about nothing that they were talking about on YouTube. This whole YouTube narrative is separate from what really happened that night. So for even to buy in and be like, yeah, well, maybe he did cheat him. Like, come on, like, fucking dude, he did not cheat him. He beat the shit out of him. And if anything, if you want my opinion, it was a mismatch because of the weight advantage. The weight advantage makes it a mismatch. He outweighed him by 30 pounds. So if you want my opinion, that's where it comes in, is the 30-pound weight disadvantage. That's why Wilder lost, because the dude was just too fucking big and powerful, not because he cheated, just because he was too fucking big.
Hey, look, it's true, Dio. Some fighters, once they've worked you out, they got your number. And Tyson Fury, he has no credibility for some of the boxing that he's a great boxer. Some people know that he's a better boxer than Andy Joshua. And he's got a very good IQ for the ring. He's been training for a long time. He's been disciplined from a kid. Yeah, he went off the rocker. Yeah, we would know he went on drugs. But this is what gave him the fire, because he nearly died and came back too. You know what I mean? It's like what they're saying about Errol Spence right now, Diogenes. He's nearly come back from death. And you can see another fire in his eyes. So Tyson Fury, he's in a situation in his life that he knows how good he is. He knows what he can do to Wilder. And not only has he done it easy, he made it look like the third fight's not even worth it. Now, let me tell you why I say that. You know, when you sometimes beat someone, you're worth a rematch. Let me ask everybody that with that win, is that a rematch win? Or is it just because, when you give somebody your word, it should be trilogy? I know what you're saying, but something don't make sense, Diages. I'm going to say why. How the fuck was Deontay Wilder getting beat the fuck out of, and he wants nobody to throw the towel? Does he want to die? Did he want to die in the ring? Because something don't make sense, bro. Something don't make fucking sense. He got rid of the guy who saved him. Do you know how people are looking at that? That you got rid of the guy who saved you in that ring. You could have ended up. You saw what happened to some people, Dodges, when they carry on taking a beating, bro. Are you telling me Mark Breland didn't need to throw that towel, bro? Are you telling me that Mark Breland shouldn't have thrown that towel, bro? What do you think about that, Dodges?
I understand it, but hey, believe me, I don't understand the reason why neither. But obviously, Wilder feels a certain way about him. That's why he fired him. I can't tell Wilder how to think or what to do. Obviously, he must feel like he was down, even though he probably wasn't. In Wilder's mind, he probably was down with the program. I don't know what Wilder's thinking.
Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Something don't seem right about him. Something don't seem right with what his views are and how he's dealing with situations. let me ask you this, Diogenes. When he was complaining that he had a dent in his head, do you remember there was a video about Wilder twerking and dancing 3 weeks after the Fury fight when he was caught on YouTube and he was twerking? Do you remember that?
Of course.
So it seems to me that Wilder took this long to start saying, well, you know what? I'm not in my contract anymore. I want to get extension or I'm going to go to court. So it's just something's just, it's not adding up, bro. Unless Wilder's putting pressure on the situation where he wants. Have you heard of step aside money, DLGs? When you had a contract, you want step aside money.
Of course, I'll take that too. Oh yeah. Get free money without fighting? Shit, I'll definitely I'll let somebody offer me step aside money. I will definitely step aside. But nigga, I'm gonna make sure we got in that contract. I get next. If I step aside, you're gonna give me next. Because they might try to duke you, get the undisputed, and now you still ain't fighting neither one of them. So
yeah, but
if
some people will say, don't take that step aside money, especially Mark.
I would.
Mark will say, don't take that step aside money. I know
you're stupid because they know damn well they will take the step aside money. Mark will say,
take the trilogy fight. Am I right, Mark? I don't want to speak for you, but would you not say, don't take the step aside money, take the trilogy fight?
Absolutely. That's
I knew it, DRG. I knew you would.
Oh, we all got different opinions. I'm telling you, I'm taking that step aside money, but in that contract, I get the winner. I get money and a good big fight and a chance at undisputed. Let them two fight each other.
Rapstar, your mic, I don't know if you're moving around with your phone, but if you're going to be using your phone, you got to kind of keep it still because they can hear every little thing you move with that phone. Just to let you know, brother, no disrespect.
Yeah, because a lot of people do it. Let them two fight, and then you just get the winner. And you get an extra payday, and you can get a fight in between. You know how much that money is? A step aside money, and I can still get a fight with somebody for another couple of million, and then I still get undisputed. Man, I'll take step aside for real.
But look, your step aside ain't gonna be double-digit millions like you're gonna be getting for the fight.
That's true.
If you fight, you getting 30. Step aside is what, 5? Nah,
that's
bro.
Cool.
No, it's not cool. 30 and 5 is different.
I know, but 5 million plus, you're gonna get some millions for whoever you fight next.
Let's be clear. You in America though, those taxes, that 5 is already 2.5.
Because I'm telling you, they're not. Because they're not
5 is 2.5 straight taxes. You already know.
Yeah, they're gonna do undisputed first. That's what everybody want. So I'd much rather get paid and get another fight in between. Because they're gonna do that. They're not gonna make no trilogy. The world wants everybody's politician.
He got a contract. I thought the arbitrator said he got to do the contract. He got to honor that contract because
I don't know. Because shoot,
from what I'm understanding,
I thought undisputed. I tell you, I thought undisputed is supposed to trump mandatory. That rule ain't never worked.
Not a mandatory rematch. This ain't just you my mandatory for the belt. Like, no, we had a contract for a rematch for part 3.
Yeah, and I was telling him.
And outside of a act of God, and that's what this pandemic would be. If you don't have that in your contract, and like a lot of people like with like South by Southwest, they didn't have to refund that money because they had that in their contract, like an act of God. Like a lot of concerts, a lot of people like that, they don't have to pay the people their money, but out of respect for their audience, they're gonna reschedule when they can, but they don't have to refund your money because it's part of the contract, act of God. So I don't have to give you back the money. So if you ain't got that in your contract, you got to honor that contract, that rematch. And like they said, no judge was gonna just give them that, like, okay, you don't have to honor the contract because of the pandemic, even when your own network said, hey, we can't put the fight on. So you can't say we can't put the fight on and then say, you know what, I want to fight. And then we can't fight in America where ain't no fight. Keep in mind, you didn't even have a license to fight anywhere else not too long ago. You know, you just got your license back in the UK. So, man, let me introduce myself real quick. My name is Mark Nash, artist, producer, engineer, songwriter. I'm right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And shout out to Rapstar for letting me come on your channel, man. It means a lot to me and my audience.
What up, Mark? What up, brother?
Peace, God. How you?
I'm good. It's Black and Brown Boxing.
Hey, what's up, King? How you? I like that. I've always liked your name, man, and I like that logo too. You got up there bringing it all together. You know what I'm saying? Because those are, to me, those have always been the best fights, the black and the brown fights, man. Like, I say what you want to say, man. A lot of people hate that we bring race into boxing, but those have always been the fights, man, that bring the globe together. That's why you have a world champion. You don't just have a black champion or a Mexican champion. You have a world champion. And man, shout out to everybody out there all over the world, man, bringing boxing together and trying to unify the sport, but more importantly, cleaning up the sport. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things going on. People getting robbed. They shouldn't be getting robbed. Some states use replay. New York doesn't. If New York does a replay shoot, that would have been called a knockdown for against Terrence Crawford, against Klavalauskas. So, and who knows, maybe his energy would have changed. He could have did better. I doubt it. I think Bud gonna do what he do regardless. But New York should have had a replay for that. Just things like that. Like, we should have more universal. We have universal rules for championship fights, like no standing 8 count. The ref can only stop. Only the doctor can stop. Things like that. But we don't have replay universal things like that. So. Got to clean up our sport. We shouldn't even have a conversation about somebody saying egg weight in there, like, or a camera being cut off. Or
Hey, Mark, I want to know why yours, when you talk, it just seems like crackling. I mean, speak again.
What's up?
Okay. It was crackling a lot before. So, Mark, a lot of the audience have turned around and said, as I've been on, that they want to see the undisputed fight now and let Wilder even fight someone like Ruiz, let him rebuild, let him take step aside money if that's what the court case might end up with. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, if that's what the law adjudicates, I mean, that's what it is. But me personally, I would like to see if you can do it, if you can stop this man again, Tyson Fury, like, and then that's all done. Like, I just don't like all these questions and going up in the air, and I don't like waiting years upon years to see trilogies. Like, how long did we wait for that Sugar Ray and Duran trilogy? It was like 6 years or something like that, 6 or 8 years to see Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard go the third time. That was way too long.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that people are saying that if that's the quickest way, the route for undisputed right now, Wilder can still come back and fight for undisputed. And
he can fight for the title back right now. I gave you, look, at this point, it's a draw. Look, at this point, it's a draw and it's a win. You got to break that. You got to get
so
it.
What about when people are saying this on different podcasts? They're saying, look, Raps, Wilder, we're from America. Wilder's not mentally the same. He needs some time to rebuild and fight someone and knock some people out again. And they kind of make sense because at some point, if he comes back for a couple of big fights, and it's a bigger fight when he comes back, it's not going to go anywhere.
Well, my answer to that would be, unless you're a licensed psychiatrist or psychologist and you've examined the man, I don't think nobody should be talking about his mental state unless you are a licensed psychologist and you have examined him.
Oh shit, Mark! I'm being with the doctor reports. He wants everything, bro.
No, I'm not. No, you like, think about that, Rap Star. Who am I to say something about your mental state? Yeah. I don't fucking know you, man. All I know is what you say on the internet.
But bro, that beating on the
and you ain't heard nothing from him other than the last couple weeks. So how can you speak on a man's mental state? He obviously ain't fine. You said yourself he was over there dropping it like it's hot, and that's your mic. And that's your mic. That's your mic crackling, brother.
Are you sure?
Keep talking.
Yep, that's you. Yep, that's you, big guy.
Man, there's some bullshit. Lucky, I just lucky my mic's still working for now, though, right?
I don't care as long as I can hear you. I don't care if you muffle the whole
let me go
story.
on mute and let me let Mark cook.
Oh no, I'm done. The plate on the table. Let Black and Brown get him some hors d'oeuvres.
I like that one.
Black and Brown on Pornhub.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna cook, man. At the end of the day, bro, I'm getting a 70-30 mark. It's fucking now. More time goes on. There's a lot of people asking for undisputed, but some people still saying what you're saying. We want the trilogy, get it over and done with, and let the fighters move on after. right?
My nigga, it's a whole channel and network of people. That's all they talking about. So I know I'm not alone with Warner Trilogy. Like, you go on the right show, that's all they gonna be saying. But I feel like if I gave you 2 chances. I'm gonna just put myself in Wilder position. I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right? Since it's it's 3-on-1, right? I gave you 2 chances to take my title from me. You won't give me 1 chance to get it back.
Okay.
I gave you 2 chances. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like you shooting dice with a nigga, and like he keeps saying run it back. All right, he win, and then he want to grab the money and leave. Like, nah, man, we shooting now. We shooting these dice. You got the best. You know what I'm saying? You got 1 out of 3. Now we got to run it back one more time. I would think so. Some people don't like that analogy, but I'm just like, I was the champion. First fight, it was a draw. I'm still a champion. We fight again, and you win. Then you're the champion. You don't give me no rematch. I gave you 2 chances to beat me.
Nah, Mark, you're right. I agree with you 100%. The only part I don't agree with is all these weird excuses, all these fake allegations. That's the only part of having an issue with. But off top, bro, Wilder deserves his third shot. Off top, Wilder deserves his trilogy. That's without a doubt. There should be a trilogy. I just don't like the false allegations. I think it's bad for boxing at the end of the day. You really don't got no proof that shit happened. And if you can't prove it, then you really shouldn't be saying that shit, because at the end of the day, that's bad for boxing. That's bad for our sport. But yeah, man, off top, bro, Wilder done enough to deserve his rematch.
Yeah, he does do some contradictions. He has some contradictions, and he was like, once a cheat, always a cheat. He been a cheat, like with the coach. I was like,
before you cook, Mark, can I just say something before you cook?
This your show. Go ahead.
Smash the motherfucking like button, man. And y'all need to know, y'all need to subscribe to the show, press the notification. And I'm telling you now, anything happens on this show, bro, this is Rap Star Boxing knowledge. You know what I mean? And let me tell you what, if you got something to say, don't be hiding behind the TV or the screen of your phone. Come on the fucking show, man. I'll give you an opportunity to talk. Even if it's you, MMA champ. Nobody wants you on their show, but I'll give you a shout. But anyway, keep cooking, Mark.
I think I lost my spot, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mark. You was going to say to Black and Brown about what he just said, bro.
What did he say? What did you say, bro?
Man, listen, he just wants to see the trilogy. We don't mind the trilogy, but we're done with all these fucking bullshit and excuses and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, basically, damn, I forgot. It's something about cleaning up our sport. I forgot what I was saying, man. My bad, bro. Go ahead, man. I'm gonna mute my mic. If you come back to me,
let me cook. Then let me cook.
Yeah, man. You cut me off. Just say smash the lights, and
smash that fucking like button again. Make love to that fucking like button, man. I don't want to just be cooking to those, likes. I want to see likes and subscribes, bro, because we want to keep cooking, and we're gonna do free smoke over here. So if people want to speak, you guys need to come on the show, whether you're from anywhere. We don't mind where you're from. You got an opinion about boxing? Come on this show.
Okay, I think I got it.
Mark's got it now.
I think I got it. It was I agree with Black and Brown Boxing because he was contradicting himself in that interview is what I'm saying. He was like, yeah, he was cheating. He's always been a cheat. He even brought up an analogy like, hey, if a guy go to jail for something, when he gets out, I'm referring to the Brian Custer interview, by the way, that he did. He said if you do an interview, if a guy goes out of jail when he comes back, he can't get no job because he's a felon. His record, it's always on him. He said Fury's been a cheat. He said if a guy does cocaine, he ain't got no problem putting I'm paraphrasing, of course, foreign substances in his body if he does cocaine. He had allegations after the Klitschko fight. And then he the wild boar meat and all these things. He brought up the Nicholas Ellsbury. He was like, Marcus McDonald had to make him wrap his gloves, and like, why is your thumb popped out of your gloves? So things like that, which makes me wonder, why did you even give him the shot in the first place then? If you're saying you brought up these other chicks, and granted the Nicholas Ellsbury thing happened afterwards, but the other
but let me just stop you there. So many people gave Sugar Shane Mosley a chance after he got done for steroids a couple of times. They still gave him many chances. They gave James Toney so many chances.
I'm talking about what Wilder said. Why did he give that? Like, if you're gonna say, "Hey, this guy's a cheater," once a cheater, always a cheater, and he cheated me. Like, why would you give him a chance if that's how you felt in your heart?
Oh,
Before that,
you're saying Wilder knew that Tyson had some thing that
I'm telling you what he said in that Brian Custer interview. I don't know what he knows. I'm just repeating what he said.
Okay, sorry.
He said, once a cheater, always a cheater. And I'm thinking, if you feel that way in your heart of heart, why would you even give a guy that shot in the first place? So it was a little contradictory for me. But at the end of the day, I agree. It's nothing gonna happen from this, in my opinion, because the bets have been paid out. People have went to Vegas and bet thousands and hundreds of dollars. And they were paid out based off of this decision. They're not going to bring you back the money. The money's spent. So I don't think there's nothing they can do, because if they overturn this, that means the person who bet $1,000 on Fury and on Wilder and lost really won. So he should be able to go back to Vegas with his bet slip, right? Or the person who bet on Tyson Fury really lost. How do you do that? You can't rectify this. So boxing has always been kind of crazy. They never did. Remember this, y'all. Boxing has never done right by the Billy Collins family. And when he was cheated by Resto, they was proven. Resto went to jail. Panama was banned for life from boxing, so they know they did something wrong. But they never did right by that family. And they never did right by that boxer, whose career was over after that. He never fought again. So let's always remember that. The commission doesn't always catch people. It wasn't the commission that caught Brother Nassim. I mean, it was Brother Nassim that caught Mayorga, not the commission. So, damn, I lost black and brown boxing while I was talking, but that's what my reply was, basically. Like, the commission doesn't always do it, so we don't know. But at the end of the day, we will never know. I agree. You get what I'm saying? So I think it's just trying to move forward and try to get your trilogy. If you can beat the man, beat him, and don't fight him no more. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't beat him and you feel like he's a cheat, what's going to be the difference this time? Because you had JD's in there watching him last time. Even when he said that, they was like, well, JD's was in that rap. Brian Custer said, well, JD's was in there while you were getting your hand wrapped. Shouldn't you be mad at him? He was like, oh, don't believe me. He got something too. He got the earful. He got an earful, or he got something too. No, bro. He was the main one in there. Why now? For Eggweight got in those damn gloves. That's crazy. But I had somebody tell me something like this I never thought of. Remember when Tank fought Mayweather? I mean, when Tank fought Leo and he switched gloves? Now, granted, we're not saying he did nothing nefarious, but somebody from that other camp should have been in there when those gloves was taken off and put back on.
Facts.
Period. But go ahead.
No, man, I like how you keep that real, man. But look, at the end of the day, right now, yeah, people are saying, look, if Wilder wants to fight, some people are saying, let's get this trilogy on them. And if you're saying, if you don't want the fight, we'll get prepared, because Wilder, there's some good opponents to rebuild from too. And either or, he got to get ready for action somewhere, because 2021's coming. Big fights have to come down. And like you know, bro, these fights ain't for 10, 15 million. They're for 30, 40 million life-changing money per fight. And God knows what other money they're going to get, endorsements, where else. So, look, Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn is saying, if y'all can't make this work, we're ready. They want the smoke.
Why Wilder ain't had no endorsements already? 10 title defenses, undefeated heavyweight champion, knockout artist.
You tell me, bro.
If he was going to get some endorsements, he would have had some already. You talking about they going to get some endorsements. They ain't fucking with Wilder.
Okay. Well, the money's there. You just said the big money's there. The big money's there for this fight.
Oh, yeah, but I ain't talking about no endorsements. I'm just talking about the straight cash. I mean, the sponsors going to come in and put their logos all over the ring.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
You're going to see Tecate and Budweiser commercials everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't going to see Nike getting behind them.
Well,
Nike, I'm going to tell you how crazy America is, bro. Nike, you'll see Tyson Fury in a Nike commercial admitting to doing coke and everything, bro. You will see him in a Nike commercial before you will see Deontay Wilder in one.
Everything's so funny. Blueprint Sports, they said they're gonna hire another 2 commissions to check the gloves. He goes, they're gonna get 2 more commissions and check everything and let everybody fight. Oh man, everybody wants to fight though, Mark. Everybody wants to fight now, man, because the heavyweights are the only thing where they can only be these three can only fight each other and make it
My
exciting
thing
for
is
us.
the reason why I say we need the trilogy now, because then we can be done and over with. If we go over there and try to do the undisputed right now, it ain't go. That's gonna be another couple fights. It's gonna be a rematch on that. You get what I'm saying? So it's
True
like
that.
we need
I
to do
didn't
this
think about
trilogy
that
to get
one.
this out of the way.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
And then
You're
Wilder can
right.
fight somebody, lose again, break his hand. Something could happen to Fury. Something could happen to AJ. Like
True
let's
that.
say AJ beats Tyson Fury. You get what I'm saying? So now he got a loss. So now all the heavyweights got a loss now. You get what I'm saying? And so they're gonna do a rematch. And then Tyson beats him in a rematch. They're gonna do a trilogy. You know what I'm saying? So I think we need this trilogy to get this out of the way. Cause this time we gonna, cause now it ain't gonna be no funny business. Tyson Fury go out there and do the same thing in dramatic fashion. What we gonna say then? Cause I agree with y'all. Why did he wear that damn uniform? And I don't know if y'all remember, Tyson Fury didn't even walk to the ring. Did you notice that? He was carried to the ring. He got carried
to the ring by the.
Yeah, he resting his legs the whole time. I've been under the impression for a minute Tyson Fury chose that fight style too, because I could be wrong, but I don't know how good his legs and knees are, because everywhere he went recently, like on this last press tour, like even when he fought Otto Wallin, all of a sudden he started bringing out the real tall chair. Remember, he never used to have that before, like that extra tall chair, making the adjustments for him for his height. During the press conference leading up to it, I saw him sit down more, things like that. So I don't know how that extra weight, because he did put on more weight. I don't know how that's working with his road game, and maybe he's doing less running and things like that, because he used to could move a lot, but he does a lot. Definitely has done less movement in this last two fights with Wilder and Otto Wallin. But
So let me just get onto this.
Nobody
right
still
now.
said nothing about that glove flap though. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Why is that glove flapping like that?
We're moving forward with fights, bro. We already said, man, let all this shit go deal with what they want to deal with. We want to see the fights now. That's what fans are saying. Fans are like, we don't want to hear no more shit. We want to see fights. So I like you said,
you think you can have it both ways though?
What
can't
you
say, hey, we're like not the Bastard brother because he's gone, but Black and Brown Bronson say you got no excuse. I mean, he making excuses with no proof, but nobody still hasn't explained the glove flopping like that. How does the glove flop?
But then we had people on the channel the other day, and they came over and they said they're from the boxing fraternity, and they showed that if the glove was loose in any way, if he moved his hand in or out, he would have damaged the fuck out of his hand. It would have done him no favors. Now everybody's got their own views.
Listen, Rap Star, we already had that conversation,
talk, bro.
and I didn't, and that's on.
Yeah.
You said that before, and I debunked that as soon as you said it, because
Well,
it's a guy.
that's
it's
what
other
you
box.
say, and that's what I'm saying to other methods.
No, I'm not saying it.
ways.
Professional fighters are on YouTube demonstrating and showing.
Professional fighters have also shown that you will damage the fuck out your hand too. So it's again, you can say what you want, but then there's professional fighters saying how you can damage the fuck out your hand out of this. So what I'm saying is, that's another conversation that we can have all day for this thing, because I don't have the people who want to debate that all day with you. What I want to debate about is, what fights do you want to see, bro? That's the fights all we're talking about now, bro. Which fights are we willing to see in the heavyweight now for 2021? Because people are sick of the boring fights. They want to see good fights now. That's what we're talking about, bro. We want to say, what's the main matchup? And funny enough, people are turning around and saying, yo, we want to see Undisputed then first. But you say, and there's people saying, no, let's finish the trilogy. So I'm trying to level it out to see what the audience wants, and it seems like it was 50-50 before, but I don't know, Mark. Maybe I need to do a proper, earlier on I had loads of people on the channel when I didn't have technical faults. So what I'm trying to do is I'm hoping that people will tell me what they want to see. They want to see trilogy, or do they want to see Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua for Undisputed? Because the fights have got to happen. And then do they want to see Deontay Wilder fight the winner?
Yeah, put a poll up on your channel, man. And just put the poll up on your put the post up and make it a poll, and your subscribers will see it, and they'll click 1 for trilogy, 2 for Undisputed. But that's my time, man. I'm about to slide off, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, enjoy your time, Mr. Mark. Enjoyed your time, my brother.
All right, peace, King.
Hey, Mark, am I crackling? Yeah, he left, right?
Yes, sir. I'm still with you till you go,
Hey,
buddy.
DRGs, I'm not crackling that bad, am I?
No, you're fine.
Okay. So look, DRGs, man, this seems like a lot of people. Look, they're asking for AJ and Fury. Earlier on, a lot of people was asking for AJ and Fury. It just seems to me some people now are shifting from that trilogy, from the trilogy into the Undisputed.
No, and I only changed up because Mark did make a valid point because they are, if they do have it, they are gonna have a rematch, and then say Fury win one, AJ win one, then they have a trilogy for Undisputed. So yeah, he's right. I changed my pick. I'd much rather get Undisputed out the way first. I just at first I didn't see it in that light until Mark Nash just brought it to me, and he's right. We'll wait so longer. So yeah, get the trilogy out the way, and then whoever fights AJ.
Yeah, DRGs, you like my logo?
Yeah, that's just smooth, brother.
Yeah,
it can't be no smoother. Got the WBX with the W with the star on top.
Yeah, the rap star. That's the rap star, bro. And I'm making hoodies soon, DRGs.
Hell yeah, shit, hell yeah, I'll get some hoodies. I'm telling you, that's how you get yourself going, though. Once you get your channel going, I notice everybody do that. Once their channel get up, they start making their shirts, you know?
Facts, DRGs. But listen, are you not going to be watching any boxing today yourself?
Only Javier Fortuna.
Oh, so you're watching Javier Fortuna on Free TV?
Yep.
Is that on Fox PVC?
Yep. Because I don't got the zone, so I can't watch it. And I don't know. The only time I paid $20 for the zone, it got to be a fight that I really, really like, you know? Because I paid $20 for the month, you know? I'll never buy a yearly subscription. Oh, hell no. But I do. If it's a fight I like, I'll pay $20, you know, for that fight, you know, for the month. But this fight I'm not too interested in, so I'm not going to waste my $20.
So have you got right now when you watch your fights, you got YouTube, right? Why don't you watch the Conor Ben Sebastian Formella?
I know. I watch it on my. I got Xfinity. I got Xfinity. I watch it on TV. I got Xfinity.
So you can watch Conor Ben's fight today?
I would have to pay for it because I have to pay $20 to the zone for the fight, but I'll just listen to your commentary.
Yeah. I mean, it's only there's not many fights on, bro, and there are not many big fights. There's no world titles. It's just domestic fights. So, DRGs, if I was you, it's not worth paying if you haven't paid for it before. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course not. I don't pay for nothing. I'm cheap, man. Shit, I got Christmas to save up for. Shit, still got to buy Thanksgiving. Yo, the holiday seasons is my broken time. Real talk. I still got a 14-year-old son. I still got to get Christmas out the way once I take care of Thanksgiving. So right now, I ain't got the income. Right now, $20 is a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it real. I'm nowhere near
Facts. I understand what you're saying. Don't forget, DRGs.
But don't get me wrong. I can go watch it on StreamYard for free.
Facts. That's facts, bro.
So I can get I'm just gonna get my dad's phone and I watch it on StreamYard for free. That's what I do.
Hey man, look, I got you, bro. But look, this is what I'm saying, DRGs.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the day, bro, people in the heavyweight, they want to just see good fights. We don't want to see a long time of talking about it, and then the fights don't happen. It starts to piss people off. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder were meant to fight years ago. A year and a half, 2 years ago.
Before he lost to Andy Ruiz. Before Wilder lost to Fury, they were supposed to fight. We could have been had Undisputed out the way, but AJ wanting to fight whoever and Wilder wanting to fight Fury. Now we're far away from it when they both could have had Undisputed and they both still had their O's. But by both of them, and I say both ducking because I can't say just one duck because the fight didn't happen. So AJ had excuses, Wilder had excuses. So it's their own fault. They should have been done had Undisputed. And only one of them would have an L right now and have all the belts. But like I said, AJ want to go fight with Ruiz. Wilder want to go fight Fury. Look what happened. Lost. Instead of just going for undisputed. They both are stupid. And I'm a Wilder fan, but he's stupid in that notion.
Hey, you know, and Mark said the right thing as well. Right now, when fights can get made and these fighters go in other routes and then somebody loses, it changes the whole dynamics of the whole boxing, what we think was going to happen next.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. But
You know,
I don't know. Seem like it's more about money. It's like it's more about money now than legacy. Back in the day, people took pay cuts and short change and all that just for the legacy fight. But nowadays, it's like people don't even care about their legacy. They just want the money, which is sucks.
It's true. And Mark made a really good point. At the time when Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua were going to fight, they were both unbeaten. Somebody's had to go. And now they're both being beaten. The fight's still big. But you see what I mean, Dodgers? They nearly lost that limelight of when they were both unbeaten to fight each other.
Oh, definitely. And now Fury's the man. He's the only undefeated heavyweight. Everybody else got a loss. Parker got a loss. White got a loss. Weeds got a loss. Ortiz got a loss. All the top Chisora got losses. All the top Fury's. I think Fury's the only undefeated, like top 5. He's the only one still with an O.
Hey, listen, man. Toby Barnett says AJ had the balls to say that there was problems on both sides to make this fight happen. So at least he was a man about it and said, look, there was problem on both sides. That's why
it was. You could tell. You could tell by the negotiations. Yep, you could tell by the negotiations that it was a problem, and then that's why. And because I'm like, doggone it, then they end up making Fury and Wilder, and I'm like, damn, like how they like. I don't know. It's like I don't. It seemed like the Zone and Al Heyman, it wasn't getting along for some reason. They couldn't get no type of agreement. You know what I'm saying? So. They kind of they both. It's Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn's fault. I never say it's the fighter's fault because at the end of the day, if the person tells you go fight him, you gotta go fight him. You know what I'm saying? But they both just probably had negotiation problems, and this is what happened. And that's why other fighters should take that chance to go for undisputed and forget the money. Like I said, if I was Bud, I would have took that 60-40, went in there, beat Errol up. Now I got 3 belts, chilling. Pacquiao, you gotta fight me. And I'm the man at welterweight. Only one without an L. But him being stupid, we'll probably never see that one. Like I don't know about these young fighters, man. They just nobody believes in legacy no more, man.
I mean, what's gonna happen? Imagine if we don't see Andy Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Imagine we don't get to see those fights. How do you guys feel about that, man? You might not get to see Terence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr., and you might not get to see Deontay Wilder with Anthony Joshua. It can happen, Diogenes. These fights.
I know it can. It doesn't happen. It's so many. I can't even sit up here and think right now because I'm kind of a little tired and nice, but it's mad fights we never got to see throughout my career of watching boxing. It's mad good fights that were supposed to happen, but we never got to see them. And then all we could do now is sit back and just say what would have happened, what we thought would have happened, and all that. Many fights never been made. But I hope this one is. I just want to undispute it. Like I said, next fight should be Jamel Charlo and Texera. Underweight, undisputed at junior middleweight. That should be a fight, but they ain't even talking about that fight. Like, I don't know, man. I just think, I don't know. I think it's the sanctioning fees too. I really think they want different champions, so they all got to get their fee money. Because I wonder how they do it. I wonder if you get undisputed and you get all 4 belts, do you got to pay all 4 commissions? Because that seemed like a big check. To pay for undisputed, you got to pay all four sanctioning bodies.
Wow, that's facts. And the first undisputed fight that I'm expecting is Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez, right?
That'll work too. Believe me, we'll take an undisputed with anything right now. Right now, I'll take an undisputed flyweight title. I just want one division with a one champion. I don't care the division. Just get undisputed somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many undisputed fights going on. That's why people want Tyson Fury and Joshua, because it's all the belts.
Yep. I would like to see that. I swear to God. I don't know. I just want to see. I don't know. It's just because the last time we seen undisputed was what? Lennox Lewis? That was that. No, Bud Crawford. No, Usyk. Usyk was the last undisputed cruiserweight. Yep. Bud Crawford, then it was Usyk. So it's like, I like that Usyk had all the belts at cruiserweight and then moved up. That's the way boxing's supposed to go. Not all this foolery that they be doing now. It's just preposterous, man. And it's just the only one suffering is the fans, us, the ones that's paying y'all bills. We're suffering, and we're paying for y'all, and y'all making us suffer. That's why I shake my head about boxing sometimes.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, though, Dio, just look what we got to realize right now. Fights don't get made as easy as they used to, especially if they're not in the same camp or the same promotion. It's so hard to make those fights nowadays unless you're willing to pay a lot of money. And through the COVID and the pandemic and all this, the person, the audience, the places where 30, 40,000 people can go, all that's been shut down. And
yeah, because shit, Bud and Manny could have been fighting under the same umbrella. Bob Barron would have had a win-win. If Manny beat Bud, he still win. If Bud beat Manny, he still win. He still has the champion and now undisputed with Errol Spence. How come they never made that fight happen? That's why I say promoters and bodies are bullshit. They're all trying to see what money they get. And then you're talking about Crawford ain't making you no money. If you would have put him against Pacquiao, that would have been a major money fight on pay-per-view. Pacquiao versus Crawford pay-per-view? What? You know how much money that will make? But Bob Arum didn't want to do it. And at the end of the day, you get paid from both people. You get paid from Manny and you get paid from Bud, no matter who wins. So you come out the winner. But that's Bob Arum for you, stupid. But I don't judge nobody, but it's so dumb. We could have had Manny Pacquiao and Bud. They're in the same stable.
So Sir Ken is saying that the last proper undisputed was Clarissa Shields.
Yep, I forgot about her. Yeah, she got it right after Usyk. I be forgetting. Yeah, I be forgetting about the women's boxer. Oh yeah.
I mean, Clarissa Shields did, because a lot of people said that Teofimo Lopez wasn't the proper undisputed, and whereas half of the boxing community and half of the boxing fraternity said that was undisputed, and some of it said it wasn't undisputed because Devin Haney got his belt through the WBC email when Lomachenko went the other way, and
that's not his fault. That's not his fault.
Okay, well, can you please explain why some people think it is undisputed and some don't? Because this is a proper hardcore boxing channel, bro.
No, the only reason why they're saying it, he's undisputed, is because Lomachenko gave the belt up to Devin Haney. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why they could probably say that he's undisputed, because Devin Haney's not the champion because he didn't beat Lomo. That's the narrative, but it don't matter. By the books, you're not undisputed until you get Devin Haney's belt. Right now, you're just unified. Just like Charlo, he's not undisputed. He's just unified until he get Texeira's belt. So there's no way you're undisputed unless you're undisputed. If you go look up the definition of undisputed, it means you're the only one. When you're undisputed, that means nobody could dispute there was a champion like Usyk. Nobody can dispute there was a champion when he left because he beat them all. Crawford, there was no champion at 140 because he left. He beat them all. But now when you move up and you still leave one belt out, you're not undisputed. You might be multi-division, but you didn't win all the belts in your division. So you're still not undisputed. You got to get all.
So what do you say to the boxing fraternity which says this, DRGs? They say, when you know that you've been coming up as a little boxer to wanting to be a world champion, and you got your world champion by email. But the other guy, he actually won his world champion WBC against a proven guy who was a pound-for-pound champion in most people's books. And when Teofimo Lopez actually went and won his world champion, that deserves more WBC credit because Devin Haney actually hasn't gone in with somebody who is a world champion to take it from them. Does that make sense to you, Diogenes?
It is, and it's not his fault. And that's the point. That's why I'm glad Lomo lost. He was scared of Devin Haney, so he ran to Teofimo thinking it'll be easier. That's why. Lomo hoe. He's a hoe. He should have fought Devin Haney first instead of just giving him a belt. How can you be mad? How can you be mad at a man he gave up the belt? What Devin Haney's supposed to say? I don't want the belt. It's all on Lomo.
So what do you say to people I'm just disappointed because Tio's taking this fucking bum, whatever. Whatever the bum he's fighting now, next fight. When he should have been next fight Haney, undisputed, and then either one of them could have moved to 140, and we could look forward to them versus Josh Taylor, Pro Grayson, whatever. But Tio already said he don't want that smoke. Okay, so let me tell you why.
No, they showed the interview today.
Just before you make a statement, you got to know why. I spoke to Bill Haney. And if Bill Haney's watching this, he knows that Rapstar spoke to him. WBK spoke to Bill Haney 2 weeks ago. And then I spoke to Teofimo Sr. And the Teofimo Sr. said to Bill Haney, we would always fight Devin Haney. But what can we do? Now that we've become, and we've got all these belts, Australia's offering them $10 million, Diogenes, to fight Kambosos. Bill Haney said to me, and to other people, I don't blame Teofimo to take that fight for 10 million in Australia because that's a lot of money.
But you ain't see that video. You ain't see that video, Tio. He's talking about 3 to 5 years. Devin Haney, he ain't gonna be ready for me. He's talking about 3 to 5 years of fighting Devin Haney. Go look it up. It's on YouTube. Out his own mouth in a live interview. I forgot what channel he was talking to, but he said it. Devin Haney won't be ready for about 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, but when I spoke to Bill Haney, and
it don't matter what their father say. Tio said it out his own mouth. It was his face. It's a live video. He said it.
So that's the same thing as just like he's saying, well, I'm going to go another route. But let me just play something for you, D. Hodges. I want you to tell me why in America is this man saying that was an undisputed fight. Look, here it is.
Confusion of this.
Here it is.
But I think the studies see great activity of great fights happening, and I'm just happy to see Lopez Lomachenko, to see Haney Gamboa, to see Garcia against Campbell, to see Linares against Fortuna. So it's a great tournament in the division, many fights for the fans to enjoy. And it's as simple as that. We are for the fighters, we're for the entertainment. And if I am to blame for any confusion on the Heat.
Could you say that last part again, Mauricio? Sorry, again with the connection.
This is Mauricio Suleiman himself.
Yes, I'm sorry. As I was mentioning, there's a great tournament going on with great events.
I heard that you said about the Heat. If there's any confusion or Heat, what was that again?
Yeah, I'm very satisfied to see many great fights happening. And if there is confusion, any unpleasant feelings, anyone, I take the heat. I take the responsibility. I'm proud and happy to see what is happening with these great fights, riders, and them making a living for themselves.
Absolutely. And but Mauricio, you can still hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, but you know, I'm sure you can understand that where the confusion and the heat comes from is it's so rare that we have a undisputed champion in boxing, and now seemingly we have one, but there's a dispute, so it can't be undisputed because now I know you touched on it just now, but the main question is that people have is whose title is holds more precedence, and if you just had to say one or the other, is it Teofimo's franchise title or is it Devin Haney's WBC world title? If we could only look for one guy to hold precedence, who would it be? Teofimo or Devin, Mauricio?
I don't understand the question. This is a new concept that the WBC introduced, and it has been an avenue for the possibility of making the great fights. I fully explain the franchise designation puts a fighter in a level of itself. It's Teofimo Lopez. Devin Haney is the WBC champion of the division. So I think it's very clear, and Devin Haney has the relief of the champion. He's going to fight the winner of Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell, and he's going to fight the winner of Fortuna and Linares. Lopez is the franchise champion, and he has no obligations to fulfill. He's free to go out and fight in other weight categories against any other champions and against anyone in that scenario. So I think I understand what I'm trying to say. There is confusion.
Hey, bro, this guy's fucking up boxing, Diogenes. This fucking WBCO Mauricio Sulaiman, he don't even fucking make no sense, bro.
He don't at all. I was trying to figure out what the hell he was talking about, and I'm like, wow.
Like, he's saying that I've got an undisputed champion in Teofimo Lopez, who is my franchise undisputed champion, who can go to any weight class he wants, Diogenes, and do what the fuck he wants. But he goes, I've got Devin Haney, who's the champion of the weight class now, which is my other champion, who's my WBC regular champion. It doesn't make sense.
It seemed like they're trying to keep him from Tio talking about fight the winner of Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell and then fighting somebody else. They're trying to keep Tio away.
I mean, saying just don't make sense with this Mauricio Sulaiman.
Yeah, he's keeping. Why would he have two more fights? He already got a fight with whatever his name coming up, and then another fight and another fight. Like, come on now. If he's not gonna fight Haney, he might as well just get this 10 million, drop all the belts, and go up to 140. See what you do against Taylor and Progress. Don't do the Canelo and sit up there and hold on the belts, though. Do not do the Canelo. Because that's why when he took the franchise belt, I already knew what time it was. And ever since he had that belt, he been weight jumping like a motherfucker.
So let me ask all the audience, because Mauricio Sulaiman is saying that that's the last undisputed champion. Now, if I'm on this chat now, cooking it up, and me and Diogenes were just talking about the last undisputed, was Teofimo Lopez undisputed in your eyes, or is he not undisputed? That's why I'm asking the fucking chat, Diogenes, because this whole thing's stupid now, bro. Everything's getting ridiculous. It's like Mauricio Sulaiman wants so much sanctioning money, he wants to make more champions in his own belt. This is like dirty business, Diogenes.
That is the truth.
Yeah, but look, right now, bro, we're going to cook this the right way. And listen, there's so many people in the chat, Diogenes. What do they need to do, Diogenes?
Who need to do?
They need to smash the fucking like button, bro.
Oh.
They got to smash that like button, bro. And they got to subscribe to the channel, bro. Because we're growing by the day. You know what I mean?
Sure do. Long hour streams. 8, 9, 10 hour streams.
Hey,
you go in, my
we're grinding. Okay, look.
Yeah, you go in, my G. I gotta respect you though. You do 8 hour, 9 hour streams. Sometimes I go to sleep and wake up and I'm like, damn, this brother's still on. Damn. And then I'll jump in the show and I'll see 9 hours and 22 minutes. I'm like, yo, this dude's a problem. I couldn't sit up there and talk for no 9 hours and some change. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hey, everybody subscribe.
But I enjoy it, bro. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love that you do it, though.
Yeah, y'all need to subscribe. You guys need to subscribe, mate. Subscribe anywhere you are around the world. We talk about boxing. Anybody can come on
you're cool because you don't ask for donations. You don't ask for cash app. Because mad people do that. Hey, go hit my cash app. Go hit my cash app. You don't even mention nothing about a cash app. I love you because all you like to do is just to have people on your show. You know what I mean? I love shows like that where you don't gotta have money. They just appreciate. That's why I tell people at least subscribe and like. That's at least you could do that. That's free.
Yeah, that don't cost no money, bro.
That costs no money. I ain't never super chatted nobody. But I'll give you a like and I'll comment on your show and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, people. I think people just give super chats. They try. I call it buying their wrench. They figure if they give enough super chats, that's when a person will be like, yo, you been in there showing me love, yo. Let me wrench you up. A lot of people buy their wrenches by donations. I got all mine for free just by giving time and participating in the show and hitting the like button. That's all you got. That's all people want. That, and if you can't do
let's keep cooking this, bro.
And
So
know
let
what's
me
funny
ask
though?
you, Georges.
And know what's funny, bro? Because even if you get dislikes, they give you credit for dislikes. I just found that out. They could like or dislike as long as they viewed your video. At least if you don't like me, give me a dislike. Don't just sit up here and just listen. You know what I mean? I take a dislike. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like me, dislike me. But just don't sit up here and don't give me a nothing.
Yeah, I've just sent the link out there, Georges. I've just sent the link. So if you're new to the channel or you're already our subscriber, smash the like button. If you want to come and talk about this situation where WBC Mauricio Sulaiman said that Teofimo was an undisputed champion and Devin Haney is another champion in his weight category. How do you guys feel about this? I mean, what the fuck is going on, bro? What the fuck is going on, man? And at the end of the day, he's saying that that's the last undisputed champion. It's Teofimo Lopez. So was Teofimo Lopez an undisputed champion? Or was Devin Haney still regarded the WBC champion because he got it by email from WBC?
And
So
then you
tell
got to
me-
give it, and now you got to give Haney. He got one title defense. He defended it against Gamboa, so he does have a title defense.
Yeah, he title defense against an old Gamboa.
Oh, I know that. I'm not saying that, but he still defended the title.
Oh,
And
yes, he did.
And
Yes,
it
he
don't
did.
matter. It don't matter how he beat him. He beat him badly. Like there was no excuses. See, they made with Tank. They made all types of excuses for him. He's his ankle, his everything and everything else. There was not 1 minute of one round I can give to Gamboa at all. Out that whole fight, it was a clear whitewash, and I never seen nobody whitewash Gamboa like that.
I don't know, man. It's weird,
Because
man.
if anything, we could say Tank beat a washed up Gamboa because he got beat by somebody else and knocked out by Bud Crawford. So we can call him damaged goods too when Tank got him. What's the difference?
I mean, they say that Tank put a beating on Gamboa, though. You know what I mean?
Just like I said, they're trying to say this thing about Terrence Crawford and Kell Brook. So what? He had 2 broken eyes. Errol Spence got him after he got damaged up by Triple G and broke the first eye socket. So we could say Errol Spence got Triple G's leftovers. If we're using that scenario, we could use that scenario on so many fights.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. But
So I'm just saying, everybody's damaged goods. You're a boxer. Ain't no boxer perfect.
let me tell you why they say Kell Brook was really damaged. And let me tell you why they say this. Let me just break it down for you, Dio. Just think of this in this way right now. I spoke to a boxing trainer the other day, right? And he broke it down really well for me. He said, look, Kell Brook was not the same because of fighting to make this weight. But what happened? Kell Brook trained enough to be able to give a little bit of a fight. He trained to give it out. He doesn't have the punch resistance anymore. Like if somebody punches Kell Brook now at 147, as an elite fighter, when you're a really great, good fighter, elite fighters, from that punch, you lose all your resistance. Like if you did you see when he got punched from that little punch, Georges? Kell Brook was all over the place, and the ref gave him an 8 count. Right? He gave him an 8 count. Did you see it?
True that.
Right. So if you're an elite fighter and you take a little punch like that, and you take an 8 count, and when Kell Brook and when Terrence Crawford came straight back in, Kell Brook was not able to defend himself, and that means he's not elite anymore. Because elite fighters,
Yeah, he might have did the con and quit.
because
Figured out a way.
he can't
Figured out a way to get out the fight. People do that.
Kell Brook can give it now a little bit, but he can't take it anymore, Hodges.
I know, and he just found a way to get out without getting stopped. And then we don't. But then we don't know how well that punch hurt it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes them little short ones hurt. You see that? You wouldn't think Charlo hit Rosario that hard in the body. It looked like he's jabbing to the body, but Rosario was all over the floor.
Hey, we got a new guy in the panel deal.
So only they know how hard they was hit. A punch might not look hard to us, but it looks hard to the person. Like like the dude on the Oshik Foster card Thursday. It didn't look like dude Eduardo whatever Hernandez. It didn't look like he hit the other Hernandez in the stomach that hard, but that dude didn't get back up. I'm telling you, it don't. Sometimes we don't know how hard a person is hit because we're not the person. And we're not saying it, but we don't know how hard that punch could have been.
Yeah, but Diages, let me tell you this right now before I introduce this new brother on the chat. When you're an elite fighter and you're an elite fighter, that punch like that shouldn't take you out the whole game where you can't even defend yourself. But we'll come back to that in a minute. But Kell Brook is damaged goods. We'll come back to that. But Kell Brook is damaged goods at the moment. Yo, what's up, bro?
He need to retire.
Yeah. He should retire. What's up, bro?
Because let me say one thing. Because if you can't take that little punch at 147, you can't stay at 147. And if you go to 154 and get punched, you're really gonna be destructive damage. You might as well just take your paycheck, retire in the sun, and enjoy your family. Be a commentator. I'm pretty sure he'll make a good British commentator. Boxers don't realize that. He can go commentate for whatever, Sky Sport. He can go commentate or, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You see Sean Porter's smart. Even though Sean Porter ain't getting a fight, he's still getting bread from doing PBC interviews and stuff like that. You got to be smart. And right now, Kell Brook need to be smart and get out the game. You got 2 broken eye sockets and you got lit up by a little punch. So if I was him, I'd just take my millions of dollars and live good in England.
Hey, T. Hodges, Kell Brook is damaged, bro. With that little punch which took him out of the game, shows you Kell Brook does not belong in the top 10 fights anymore. You know what I mean? That little punch took him out of the game, bro. It took him out of the fucking whole game. He's finished, bro. But let me tell you something. Kell Brook had a good career, bro.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Of course. And it's the point. His fights, he was winning. He just got his eyes broke. He was winning them fights. He was winning them fights. He just got broken eyes. Things happen, but he has nothing to be ashamed of. And he got what? How much? Like $4 or $5 million? That's enough to retire with.
He got $2 million for that fight.
Oh well, shit, $2 million. I still retire as long as I got a business, and because I'm just saying though, I'm not taking no chances on my eyes, man. I don't care if it's my cheeks or something, but I'm not taking no more chances with my eyes. That next fight, I get punched in my eye, and now I'm blind. I can't even spend my money. So he just need to retire, man. He's too damaged, man.
Well, Kell Brook, like I said, in elite fights, you don't just take a punch like that and go shaking, and then you can't defend yourself. He had an 8 count, and he still couldn't defend himself. And Terence Crawford just, put a stop to him. Like I said, Kell Brook needs to go to Spain, go to Dubai, and go chill out with his family, bro. He made enough money, you know what I mean? And he made $2 million. Look, the psychology, what's that say? The psychology of a action potential. He got a long name, bro. Yo, he got a long name. Homeboy's got a long name, bro. But he said $2 million is good money. He said $2 million is good money for Kell Brook right now. You know what I mean? But look,
you can do a lot with you can do a lot with $2 million.
Yeah, but Kell Brook, bro, he couldn't even take a little punch, bro. Kell Brook took a little jab, bro, and he went all over the place.
He could be a young trainer. He could be a promoter. It's a bunch of things people do outside of boxing. He could be a promoter. He could be a trainer. He could be a commentary person. Just because you ain't boxing no more don't mean you got to leave from the sport. Look how many people, Lennox Lewis, George Foreman, everybody, they all left the sport, but they still found some way to stay around boxing. You don't got to box to keep getting money. I'll just sit up there, chill, and collect my checks on Sky Sports as a commentator.
Hey, Toby Bartlett says Kell Brooks got titanium plates in his face. He ain't getting no broken eyes, but
I can't hear you, bro. You're mad low.
Kell Brooks got somebody. Toby Bartlett says Kell Brooks got titanium plates. Toby Bartlett says Kell Brooks got titanium plates in his eyes now, bro.
Yeah, he do. He both eyes. That's why I said the doctor said he can go blind. The doctor told him that the wrong hit in that eye could make him blind. So he need to sit his broken self down. But I'm gonna stop talking. Let the new guy go.
Hey, let me tell you, Kell Brooks damaged goods. If anyone wants to come and debate about that, get on the channel. But Kell Brooks damaged. What's up, Kangaroo?
How are we, guys? I was just in the chat listening up to what you guys had to say, and I mean, I'm on the same page. There's no reason why Kell Brooks needs to continue to box. You know, there's nothing more for him to do. You know, he's made his name. He's a great boxer. He's done. He needs to go off in the sunset, commentate, get some coin from there.
Yeah, I mean, some people said, right, Kangaroo, when you're an elite fighter, I spoke to one of the trainers and we were getting into a conversation the other day and on a podcast, and he said, look, when you train to become this fighter who fights for the weight, and you're not being in that situation where you've not been in those guys and getting punched around or being able to take punishment and give punishment. They said Kell Brooks trained himself to the point where he could give some punishment, but he couldn't take it anymore. Even from that little punch, he wasn't able to defend himself anymore. And in fights, that's really bad. That shows you Kell Brooks in real bad shape right now, bro.
Yeah, that was a jab too. It wasn't really... It was a jab to the fucking face, and he literally just folded from there. I mean, I was surprised when that happened because I knew Kell Brooks wasn't going to win. I didn't pick him to win, but I thought he'd be a bit more competitive, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so you think he should retire as well? Not like everybody, right? Like
yeah, I think he should retire. Maybe have one more fight, you know, to send him off.
Where do you want to send him to? Do you want to send him to? Because he can't make 47. You want to send him to Australia for Tim Tszyu?
You could do that. You could send him. Well, I mean, you could send him to Australia to fight someone. You know, maybe fight someone like bloody Anthony Mundine or something. You know, as like an exhibition. 2 former world champions. Blah blah blah. You know, you just have a charity fight and go off into the sunset.
Hey, so what do you say?
Because he's finished. He's finished. Done.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard you said he's got 2 of those plates in his eyes. His eyes are fucked. I've seen some research on his eyes. I've seen some reports about his eyes. His eyes are fucked.
Yeah, Kell Brooks should retire. That's what That's what this whole thing is coming down to. Kell Brooks should retire. But look, I played a video from Mauricio Sulaiman, and we were talking about undisputed champions. And Mauricio Sulaiman says, in 2020, Teofimo Lopez became an undisputed, but he said he gave Devin Haney a regular WBC championship for his weight category to become the other champion. But Teofimo deserves undisputed. This is a very big confusing situation. Was Teofimo Lopez undisputed?
Well, I mean, the question is, what is a WBA regular belt? What are these regular belts? I don't understand them.
He said, Teofimo Lopez became undisputed. He's my elite champion. Devin Haney is my regular champion. And Teofimo can go to any weights and do what he wants. And he can go and campaign at other and get himself into other fights. Devin Haney can fight the winner of Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia when that fight gets made. So what some people are saying is that Teofimo went and fought a real credible champion in Richard Comey, knocked him out, and then beat the guy, which was a pound for pound guy, Lomachenko. And that guy was a deserved WBC. So he gets undisputed, and Devin Haney gets the regular championship. So it's just kind of confusing what the governing body's saying.
Yeah, but I don't understand the WBA situation with the regular belt situation. There's so many belts in boxing in different weight classes. There's like WBA Super Champion. It's all confusing, and it's making me not love the sport anymore with how many belts they're handing out to people just for nothing. Because then you can't actually gauge where people are at or blah blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people said that Devin Haney, by getting that championship like that, it's kind of fucked up the game as well, because who is the champion, bro, in WBC? You see what I mean? It's so fucking confusing, man. So they're saying that, some people are saying that it's not an undisputed championship because Devin Haney still had a belt at home. That's the situation right now. Some people said it's not undisputed. Some people said it is undisputed. So do you feel that Devin Haney needs to fight someone? He's gone. He got maybe his phone died. But look, do you think, right, Devin Haney is a proper WBC champion? So if he was a WBC champion, how can Mauricio Sulaiman say it was for undisputed titles then? How can Mauricio Sulaiman say that all these were for the undisputed? It don't make no fucking sense, dog. This whole thing don't make sense. If Devin Haney's got a WBC at home, how can this be for the undisputed? Mauricio Sulaiman's talking shit. Something ain't matching up over here, bro.
Because they want more safety fee. Why you think WBC, they get paid for the silver, they get paid for the diamond, they get paid for the WBC Intercontinental, and they get paid for the WBC, and they have all these belts in every division. So WBC is all about getting that bread. And once you get a belt, you gotta get a sanction. You gotta pay the sanctioning fee. That's all it's about. More belts we make, more sanctioning fees. Because you notice that the IBO, IBF ain't got no silver, no, not even the WBO or WBA. Ain't none of them got no belts. WBC is the only one that got a diamond, super, regular, silver, international, because they're greedy. WBC want all the money. And the more belts we make and give out, that's the more money we get from sanctioning fees.
So yeah, how much money you think they get out of each sanctioning fee?
What they say, like 10%, I think. I think they said they get like 10%. So just say it's a couple $1 million. 10% of a couple million is still a lot. And you're getting it from a bunch of different fighters. So eventually all that adds up. I think it's like 10%, I think sanctioning bodies, if my memory serves me correct, they get 10%.
No, that's a lot of money. I heard that the sanctioning bodies, I think, get between 3 and 5%.
That's still a lot of money off of millions. So more belts, the merrier. More money.
Hey, if Sir Ken, if you're in the chat, Sir Ken.
Come on up and help us, brother. Come on up.
No, if Sir Ken's in the chat, let me know how much do the sanctioning bodies take.
You need to come up here and kick it with us. Come up here and kick it, Sir Ken.
Yeah, Sir Ken never kicked. I've never seen him kick it with anyone, bro.
Yeah, come kick it on the panel, man. It's fun up here.
I've never seen him kick it with us. But yo, Sir Ken, if you know the answer to how much do the sanctioning bodies, if it's the WBC, how much money or percentage do they earn from your purse? How much money does a sanctioning body like WBC take from your purse? Right, judges?
Yeah.
I would really like to know how much they really take, because it seems like they're really becoming very corrupted by making so many belts. For sure. I mean, right now, right, the WBC seems to be getting, was it 1, 2, then they got regular champions. They're getting money from so many different ways. and by making franchise champions. I hope they don't make a habit of this, Diages, and keep
Yeah, they
doing
got
this
five.
in
Yeah,
every
they got five. They got five because they got the regular. They got first you're the super champion, and then you could then another person is the regular champion. Then I think it goes the diamond champion, the silver champion, and then you got the franchise champion. Yeah, they got 5 belts, 5 different titles, maybe more, but I can count 5 offhand.
Hey, you can hear me properly, right?
Oh yeah, I hear you just fine, bro.
That's cool. So, yo, let me ask you this then.
Yes, sir.
If we're gonna go down to the next fight in America right now, it's gonna be Roy Jones, Mike Tyson. That's gonna be the next one coming up, Diages, next week, and it's on an app. The fight's on a fucking app, bro.
I really don't care for it. I'm sorry. I really don't care. Don't get me wrong. It's a good little sideshow, but I don't want to watch 2 50-year-old men fighting, man. Feel like I'm watching that movie with Sylvester Stallone and Robert De Niro. What was the name of that movie with Sylvester Stallone and Robert De Niro where they like fought mad years later and they was old men? I forgot the name. It was a boxing movie, Robert De Niro versus Sylvester Stallone, and they fought like at 50. Who wants to see 2 old people fight? And then it sucks because they got a stipulation on it that nobody can go for the knockout. I really don't want to watch it now. It really is like a charity exhibition, and you can go look at it. I forgot what video. I told you I'd be forgetting what video, but it was a video where nobody can go for the knockout. Basically, it's just a exhibition sparring match. Can't nobody go for the knockout. So that's gonna suck. I don't want to watch that crap.
Yeah, but how do you know nobody can go for a knockout?
I do not know. That's what I be trying to figure out. Unless they got it choreographed like a kung fu movie, got it choreographed. You know, yeah, you're gonna throw this jab. Yeah, I'm gonna move. You never know. They could be rehearsing right now. Who's gonna throw what jab when? And yeah, I mean that's the only way they could do it. But if they just
the last time I checked, Diages, if somebody fucking outboxes Tyson, he gonna bite your fucking ear off. And the last time I checked, Tyson, listen, Roy Jones, I love Roy Jones, but at the end of his career, he was getting slept.
Oh yeah, they all was. Because for one, he shouldn't have moved up to heavyweight, and 2, he fought well past his prime. That's what happened to all these old fighters when they fight past their prime. Mike Tyson fought past his prime, that's why he started losing. Bernard Hopkins fought past his prime, that's why he started losing. Boxing, you have an age limit, man. If you ain't did all you need to do by like 36, 37, you might as well give it up. Especially if you started at 20, 21, and you're 37 and you still ain't did nothing, give it up.
Hey, I get what you're saying, bro, but what I'm saying is right now, Tyson and Roy Jones is going on next week, Diages. And
you gotta pay for it. I ain't paying.
If Tyson is Roy Jones, bro, he gonna put him to sleep, bro. He might put him to sleep, bro.
No, I'm telling you, they said it. They can't go for the knockouts unless they do it by an accident. It is a stipulation in there. They can't really throw them knockout blows. They gotta basically, it's a glorified sparring match. They said it. Nobody could throw knockout punches. Go look it up. It's on YouTube.
How can you not throw?
That's what really lost my interest. Like, what? They can't throw no knockout punches? I don't want to watch that crap. And I gotta pay for it.
How can you have a fucking fight, bro, and not throw punches that might knock somebody out?
No, you can, because you can pull on your punches. There's some people that did it. Them people that really could have knocked the person out, but they carried them for the whole fight. Believe me, you can. It's possible. It's possible not to hit somebody with all your power. But I don't see it happening. I think somebody's gonna get knocked out on accident, because that's just gonna go out the window once somebody get hit. That's when it's gonna get for real. But it is a stipulation, like they really can't go for knockouts.
But why the fuck is Tyson and Roy Jones fighting anyway next week? Why the fuck are they doing that?
I have no idea, man. They probably need a payday. Shit. Probably need a payday. Because don't forget, when you live an expensive lifestyle, you stay needing paydays. and they both lived expensive lifestyles. So right now, them bills are probably catching up, and they got to get some type of money.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you, man. I mean, listen, Don Ramon wants to see Demetrius Andrade versus Munguia.
Man, who want to watch that crap? Who's gonna whoop Munguia? Get out of here! I wouldn't even, man. Nobody.
That might be Munguia's easiest chance to get a title. Someone said.
Yeah, but he's not. Man, Munguia has problems with people that box. Munguia is very stationary. His last fight, he had problems with dudes because dude was kind of boxing him. If you could box, Munguia has problems. Because if Saddam Ali could punch hard enough, he was outboxing. He was watch the fight. Ali was outboxing Munguia. It's just the point. Munguia was so much bigger and stronger. He just blocked him down, and his little baby punches wasn't doing nothing. And that's when Munguia got him. So, but if
you think Boo Boo Andrade beats Munguia
easily, wow. Box circles around him. Boo Boo's a problem, even though he ain't fought, dog. Boo Boo has good footwork. Like, he might be a duck, he might be whatever people call him, but he'll white Munguia. I think he'll white Munguia. That's just my opinion. I think he'll white Munguia. Munguia's not ready. He's not experienced enough for Boo Boo. Don't forget, Boo Boo got way more experience. He might not have fought in a while, but Boo Boo's a vet. He's been in there with some real tough competition. So I will put my money on Boo Boo.
Yeah, but one thing I will say is that Munguia's easiest chance to get a title, if he be walking others down and he's the real deal, if he's the real deal, then you know, at least some questions can be answered in that fight. You know what I mean, Diageo? Because
I would love to
not
see
getting no opponents either.
Yeah, I would love to see it though. Oh, believe me, I told you I don't underestimate nobody. But just if I was making my picks, I would pick Andre. But like I said, I picked Loma and he lost, so anything could happen. But I just think Andre got too much skill for Munguia.
Hey, that's for sure, man. Everybody got their opinion. I mean, Munguia's still coming up though, and you know what I mean? He hasn't had some elite fights yet.
He's a beast. I love Munguia. His punching power, like I like him. I just don't think he's on a Boo Boo level yet. I'm not saying he can't do it in the future, but right now he's not seasoned enough for Andre. Andre to do all types of veteran moves Munguia ain't never seen before.
Okay, give me some fantasy matchups. I'm gonna tell all the chat. All the chat right now. Let's turn this game up. Give me some fantasy matchups. Give me some matchups that can happen for 2021, 2022. Let's change the game a bit. Let's start cooking. What's the matchups that you guys want to see for 2021? Let me start it off. 2021, by the end of 2021, at least, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr., Hodges, we got to see that fight, brother. I gotta see that fight, bro.
And my fight, I want Charlo versus Taylor. I want to see my boy Jamal Charlo get undisputed. I mean Jamel. I want to see Jamal Charlo get undisputed. Him versus Texera.
Somebody wants to see Bud against Pacquiao. Chain with Ice wants to see AJ versus Fury. That's a good one, isn't it? That's the one we've been talking about today. That's how we started the show, bro.
I know it ain't gonna happen, but I'd like to see Benavidez versus Galaplet. I like to see that one if it happened at 168.
Hey, Chopstick wants to see Thurman versus Spence, bro.
Yeah, that'll be a good one too, though, for real. I think that'll be a good one, though, for real. Thurman and Spence. Oh yeah, that'll definitely be a good one.
Hey, Chain wants to see AJ versus Wilder. Loma versus Inoue. Nah, Inoue's too small, right?
Inui's way too small for Loma. Inui's like, what, 118?
Yeah, no, you can't put Inoue with Loma.
Loma, he's too small.
Tank versus Shakur, bro.
That will be a good one. That I will definitely. If that's a pay-per-view, I would actually pay for that one, though. Because that's a good technical. A boxer versus a puncher.
Hey, What about Plant versus Benavides? Sir Ken wants to see Plant versus Benavides.
That's what I said. 168. Plant versus Benavides. That's a brawl. They both don't run and they both like to throw punches. That's a fight.
Casemiro versus Lomachenko.
Who is who?
Casemiro versus Lomachenko. That's what Chopstick wants to see.
I don't know who Casemiro is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not familiar with him.
Ramirez versus Taylor. Everybody want to see that for sure next year.
Of course. Definitely. Everybody been begging for that one.
What about Teofimo versus Devin Haney?
They already said that ain't happening, but of course
But
he
we
would love
would
to
like
see
to see that one, right?
Of course he would. I like
Ryan
to see
Garcia.
Canelo fight any. I like to see Canelo fight anybody good. I don't
Ryan
care.
Garcia. Ryan Garcia can fight Devin Haney even next year.
That'll be a good one too. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia though. I think Haney will win. I think Haney will win though, but it'll still be a good fight.
I mean, what about Edgar Berlanga versus Munguia?
I don't know who Malinga is.
Edgar Berlanga.
Yeah, I don't really know him, so I can't really, people I don't know, I can't say. So I'll go with Munguia because I don't know the other guy.
Okay. The other guy's been knocking everybody out. I mean, we're gonna see. There's still other fights still need to be made.
I would love to see. Know what I would love to see? I would love to see Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz. I would love that.
Boots Ennis versus Virgil
Ortiz. I will pay for that fight. You know that'll be a good one. And then the winner gets a shot at somebody's title. That could be for a title eliminator.
Somebody put on the Canelo versus Pacquiao.
Oh man, that fight will be nothing. Canelo will be dead. He drops a
What about
140.
Savannah Marshall versus Clarissa Shields?
Who?
Savannah Marshall, whatever they call it. Savannah Marshall.
I don't know who she is, but I got Clarissa Shields anyway. My black queen, so I rock with her against anybody. That's my black queen.
I mean,
she'll get the business.
Yeah, I got you, man. But you know, they say Savannah's the real deal too. You don't know right now. But look, what about if we want to see the winner of Josh Taylor versus Ramirez against Terrence Crawford?
Of course, everybody want that Taylor versus Ramirez, you know, because he already beat Progress. So, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even matter Progress versus Ramirez. That'll be a slugfest.
What about Tank Davis against Gary Russell Jr.?
Tank by stoppage, but it'll still be a good fight though. But Gary Russell, I think he'll get knocked out. Because if he got knocked down by Lomachenko, he don't want to get hit by Tank. So I will pick Tank in that one, but it'll still be a good fight though.
Hey! It seems what it is. It is what it is, bro. I mean, there is still so many fights need to be made. Canelo Alvarez versus Jamal Charlo.
Yep, that'll be a good one too. Of course.
Canelo Alvarez versus Jamal Charlo. That'll be a good one.
I would love that one for real, and they can have it on like a Cinco de Mayo or something though, like a holiday. You know what I'm saying? The Mexican versus the black man. Oh, that'll be like a Mayweather Canelo fight, or you know, it'll be on that level. Oh yeah, there's a million fights they could be made. It's just we gotta see what fights they're gonna make.
Okay, Sir Ken just letting you know that Savannah Marshall is the only one who ever beat Clarissa Shields in her amateurs. Nobody's ever else beat her.
Oh, okay then. More than I give her a little bit of chance. I still going with Clarissa, my black queen, but at least I give the lady a chance now that I know that.
Okay. Some people educate us sometimes when we didn't know these things, you know? I knew.
Oh yeah. That's why I love these shows. You learn something every day on them.
Oh, you learn something every fucking hour, bro. What
You
about
sure do.
Adrian Broner against Regis Prograde? Would you watch that?
Of course, that's action-packed. Action-packed. Even though I kind of think now AB might be a little bit too big for 140, but if he can make it, it'll be good though. Because AB be walking around like 160 or something like that. Like he had to drop mad weight to get to 140. But if he could do it, I would love to see it.
I mean, what about if we watch Nah, Chopstick. We don't want to watch Amir Khan versus Broner, bro. I don't want to watch that now. No,
Amir Khan's washed up. Who wants to watch Amir Khan anyway after he quit? I don't want to watch him no more.
I don't want to watch that fight now.
He quit from a shot to the hip. He got hit in the hip and said it's a low blow. No, it didn't go nowhere near you. It hit you on your thigh.
Bro, I'm not going to defend that, but I will say Amir Khan did better than Kell Brook.
Oh, he did. He definitely did. Oh, yeah, he definitely did. But
in the 5th round and 4th round, Amir Khan started touching Crawford a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Until he felt that power. And that's what people don't realize. I really was watching Bud's highlights. Bud got some devastating knockouts out of his career.
Yeah, for sure. What about...
And then you got to think about it. He got what? He got 5, 6 stopped at 5. Like, he been stopping everybody since he went to 47. Been stopping them all. So that means he carried his 140.
Boxing Finesse said the idea that Savannah Marshall beat Clarissa Shields twice in amateurs.
I know, but it's about the now. We worry about the now. Everybody done beat everybody in the amateurs. And then what happened when they get to the pros? Complete opposite. So I don't go by who beat who in the amateurs. Everybody beat everybody in the amateurs. It's all about once you get pro. So we'll see what happens at pro though, but I don't go by amateurs because so many amateur people done beat each other in the amateurs and then go in there and get smoked. So
I want to watch Deontay Wilder against Andy Ruiz as well.
Yeah, that'll be a good one too. I would like to see that too. That'll be definitely a good one. I really think Ruiz are coming serious this time. I think so. I don't think he'll come in all fat and sloppy because we already know he's dealing with Wilder, so he already know what time it is. So I think if they do fight, I think Ruiz will come in shape this time.
Facts. I would even like to see Usyk against somebody like
Parker
or Hrgovic.
I'll take a Parker. I'll take a Parker fight. That'll be a good boxing match because Parker can box. It'll be better than Chisora and Witherspoon because Chisora and Witherspoon, those are just brawlers. But now Usyk versus him, that's a boxing match. They're gonna box, so that'll definitely be a good one. Joseph Parker versus Usyk.
What other fights can we make in 2021 and 2022? Diages, what have we forgot? I'll tell you what I would still like to see. I like to see Josh Warrington defend his title against Oscar Valdez.
Yeah, that'll be a good one too.
But Oscar Valdez has moved up in weight, I think.
Yeah, Oscar Valdez is a problem though. Yes, he is.
That would have been okay. Josh Warrington against Oscar Valdez. We got Callum Smith against Canelo. We've got who else can we put in there, bro? I mean Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. What can we do? What else can we put in there? I like to see Tim Tszyu from Australia. I like to see Tim Tszyu now step up and fight someone like Tony Harrison.
Yeah, I forgot about Tony Harrison. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a bunch of fights that gotta be made, man. And then we gotta see, a lot of people are planning on moving up and down. That's what we gotta figure out, what weight classes is people gonna stay at. Does seem like every day people are moving up and down in weight.
Yeah, Sir Ken saying that there's a new weight class coming in 2021.
Bridge weight. Deontay Wilder already turned it down. He said he don't want to fight in no bridge weight.
Well, why are they making this weight, bro?
I have no idea. Nobody even wants cruiserweight. Why are you gonna put something in between cruiserweight and heavyweight? Like, I guess for more money. I guess another bunch of belts they can get money for. I guess new division, new belts, more money.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And it might be all right because it might be for the people that that can't. Because there's probably some people that because once you're over 200 pounds, you're considered a heavyweight. So you can go in there at 201 and you're a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they want something in the middle for them people because cruiserweight's what, 190, 195, something like that. So they kind of want to put a division in between if you can't make like 220 230. They're trying to make another one in between. Because if people forget if you was over what, 250, 260, you was a super heavyweight. People forgot they had that division, the Butterbean and all them, the super heavyweight division. Too many divisions. Do you remember that? Real rap star?
Yeah, but Usyk just moved up in weight, so
he might
that would have been
he might go for that bridge championship.
that
He'll be perfect
yeah, that
for it.
new weight would suit Usyk.
Yeah, Usyk will be perfect for it. Because come on now, if Wilder go there and he's fighting people his actual size, he's sparking them. Because he's knocking out people 240, 250, 260, sweeping them. So what do you think he's going to go in there and do against somebody 210? Wouldn't even want to watch it. He's gonna go to that weight division and slaughter everybody. That's why he turned it down. He said he liked being a heavyweight. He don't want no bridge weight. But it'll be good for Usyk. It'll definitely be good for Usyk because I don't think he got enough punching power to keep the elite heavyweights off him.
You know what?
Chisora was kind of touching him up though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is these new weight categories, these new belts. I don't know what the fuck's happening next in boxing, bro. I don't know what's happening next in boxing, bro.
Anything to make more money. It's all about the money. Back in the day, boxing was about the money a little bit, but boxing used to be about just putting on good performances for the fans. But nowadays, boxing's all about money. They'll put on the trashiest card for the money. Money makes the world go round, especially in boxing.
Yeah, I mean, they've already got all the way to new weight categories, so many belts. I mean, far as I'm concerned, boxing's just at a point where so many champions. Years ago, you used to only have a few champions and they had to fight each other. You know what I mean, Diages?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, yeah. That's why you think UFC's killing the game. Because they only got one champion. So you have to fight your way up and beat ranked opponents to get to that number one spot to fight for the belt. That's why UFC, people gravitate to UFC more because they're not confused who the champion is because it's only one of them. In boxing, you get confused because you got 4 different champions in one weight class, plus the interms, plus the intercontinentals and all that crap. I just really think, in my opinion, it would be a dream, but they just need to have a Super 6 in every division. The top 6 fighters in that division have a Super 6, and whoever wins the Super 6 become undisputed. Because I liked it when they did that with Calzaghe and them, that Super 6 tournament. I like that, though, because we came out with one champion, I liked it when they did it with Usyk. I liked it when they did the tournament Super 6 with Usyk. Came out with one champion. I think every division need to have a Super 6. I know it'll never happen, but if I had Dragon Balls, that's what I would wish. If I found all 7 Dragon Balls, that's what I would wish. Shinron, I really wish that every division has a Super 6 tournament. On dolls, I wish that with my Dragon Balls. That'd be so perfect. So many awesome fights. Think about it, bro. Every division has a Super 6. Every fight's awesome.
And let me give you the 6 people for lightweight. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Tank Davis. Who else shall we throw in there? Lomachenko again. Diages. Lomachenko's in the tournament again.
Of course, he needs to be. He only got that one belt, 2, but shit, he still deserved to be there. And then Tank, Ryan, Teo, Haney, Loma, and that last one. Damn, that last one is a hard one. Because I got 5 already. Who would be the last person who's deserving? What would I put in there? I don't know. Whatever the number 1 contender is, I put him as the 6th person.
You got Linares.
Yeah, I put the 6. Whoever's number 6, like whoever will be number 6, the number 1 contender.
What about Shakur?
Oh yeah, I forgot. But I thought he's at 130. Shakur's at 130. I thought.
Yeah, but for a tournament, he can go up.
Oh, I know. But yeah, so yeah, those 5 and whoever's the number 1 contender. That's what they should do. They should have the top 5, like the champions or whatever, and whoever's a contender.
What about Super 6 in the welterweight division? Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter,
Bud Errol, Danny
Terrence
Thurman.
Crawford.
Yeah, that's an easy one. Porter, Spence, Crawford, Thurman, Pacquiao, because he still got a belt. You have to put Pacquiao in there.
What a tournament, bro.
You got to put Pacquiao in there. And then I don't know. I'll have Gerard Enos and I'll have Boots and Virgil Ortiz fight for the 6th spot.
Holy shit. That's a big fucking tournament, bro.
Oh yeah. And then like I don't really know. Like I really don't know.
Listen to this tournament. Canelo, Jamal Charlo, Benavidez, Kalen Plant. I'll even throw Billy Joe Saunders in there, bro. Just if he was in shape and Billy Joe Saunders is focused and he's totally in shape and he's fighting good, I'll throw him in the tournament, bro. And now
I'll even throw at 160. I'll even throw Triple G in there.
And Triple G.
Triple G's still worthy. I'll throw him in there at 160.
Fact. I'll definitely throw Triple G in that tournament as well, bro. I mean, yeah, there's some really great tournaments we could have put up together, you know?
It ain't gonna happen though, but it's a beautiful dream.
It was a good conversation.
I just still trying to figure out what they're gonna do about the cruiserweight. Like, are they gonna have a tournament for each belt, or how are they settling the cruiserweight? But I know Usyk dropped on the belt, so where do they go to?
I mean, that Bradis has got a belt, right?
Who?
What's his name? Bradis? What the fuck's that guy's name, bro?
Oh, the one that gave Usyk a good fight, I guess.
Yeah. What's his name?
Grievous. Bradis, something like that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Though. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but
the guy who gave Usyk a really good fight.
Yep, but then there's still 3-4 of the belts out there, so they need to do something about that. They got to figure out the cruiserweight division, because I still ain't heard nothing about a cruiserweight fight. Last cruiserweight fight was Usyk, and how long ago was that?
Well, all I know is boxing starts in about 7-8 hours in England. Boxing's going to start over here, guys. We're going to start down with a couple of undercards, and then we're going to go into a heavyweight fight with Tom Little against Alan Babic. Alan Babic's been knocking everybody out. He's some guy who's just up and coming right now, heavyweight. So we got Alan Babic, Tom Little. Then we got Sebastian Formella against Conor Ben. Then you guys go to Fox, PBC, and then D. Hodges will be watching that fight in America. Tell them what fight you're watching tonight, bro, in America.
Fortuna versus Lopezada, Lopaza, Lopaza. Something I can't pronounce it. Begin with an L. Lopaza, something like that. Yeah, he's 19-0 though, so he's not a bum. He's 19-0 with I think 10 knockouts, so he can fight. But then you got people that's gonna be watching. I think UFC's on tonight, so you got all types of stuff going on tonight, baby.
Facts. So we got fights going on. They're not big fights, but at least there's some boxing fights. You know what I mean?
There's some fights. I don't care. It don't gotta be no major fight. I just like to watch a fight. Shoot, I was so bored. I watched kickboxing. I was watching kickboxing. It was on earlier. I was watching kickboxing.
Well, what's exciting is next week. At least next week we get the Roy Jones Tyson. Don't know what to say about that. I do know what to say about Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce on the same night.
That's the one. I might actually pay the DAZN $20 for that one. I might actually pay. I might actually. No, because I like Dubois, you know what I'm saying? I like him, dog. And I really think I think he's gonna spark Joe Joyce. But just don't get hit, because even though Joe Joyce is slow, he still could punch though, you know what I'm saying? So, so he better not get, because if he catches Dubois in trouble. But in my opinion, I just think Dubois is too fast for him. Because Dubois is mad quick to be his size.
Okay, I want to ask them, all the boxing audience, wherever they're from. Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce. Who you got winning that fight? Have you got Daniel Dubois winning, or you got Joe Joyce winning this fight? If you're boxing hardcore guys, you should know. Who you got? Daniel Dubois or Joe Joyce winning that fight? I'm slightly edging it to Daniel Dubois. Judges.
That's what I got.
I'm going with that way for that fight. I mean, smash the like button. Let me know who you guys have got. You got Daniel Dubois, or have you got Joe Joyce winning that fight coming up next Saturday? Sir Ken got Daniel Dubois, bro.
Oh yeah, but now if I was to bet money on it, I'll pick Joe Joyce just for the odds. That's the only way. But I know daggone well he ain't gonna win. But I'll bet money for it, because the odds is gonna be crazy. You already know that.
Oh, the odds is gonna be
The bar's already the favorite, so you know what it's gonna be like.
MMA champs got Daniel Dubois by knockout.
That's the way I got it.
Is that how you got it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it looks like Daniel Dubois, bro. I mean, a lot of people going Daniel Dubois. Some people going Joe Joyce. I'm going Dubois. It's very hard to say. It's a good fight. I'm really excited to watch this fight, bro.
I don't count nobody out, but it's like you have to pick somebody. So I picked Dubois, but I'm not counting Joe Joyce out because he can fight. So I'm not gonna count him out.
Hey, that's facts, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't count him out. How about that one?
Plus, he's older and stuff and all that. So he do have experience. He's a veteran, so I give him a chance, a slight chance. But all in all, Dubois is gonna win. But he do have a chance though, because he can punch. So, and like I said in boxing, everybody has a puncher's chance. We done seen it. Gets that one punch and then lights out. So I ain't gonna completely say 100, but I say 90%. I'll give Joe Joyce 10% of win. And that's being generous. But everybody has a chance. So I would never say a fight's 100% because they never are. So I give Joe Joyce 10% chance of winning.
I'll give Joe Joyce more than 35-40% chance.
That too, yep. Because it's gonna be all right though. But I think Dubois is just too young. And Dubois don't gas. Joe Joyce is a gasser. He gets tired. Dubois still be having mad energy in the 10th and 11th. 9th and 10th round. Dubois still be having mad energy, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Them young boys don't get tired.
Hey, that's for sure. But I think Daniel Dubois has a lot of experience where he can give it a good fight, if that makes any sense.
Oh yes, of course. I told you he's gonna win, but I just say, slow Joyce. He do have a small smidgen of a chance. Because like I said, it's heavyweight boxing. Anything can happen. So, but I'll bet my money. I'll bet my money on Slow Joyce just for the odds. And if somehow he do win, I'll get paid. But just as a picking man, I pick the boss.
Hey. I'm just saying, bro. The fights are coming down. We got Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois. The next week, we got the Roy Jones Tyson card on the same day. We got the week after. I think we go straight to Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. Diages. That's a big fight.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh yes, can't wait for that one. Oh yeah. I still got Arrow, but Danny's a contender, so I don't know. But I still got rock with Arrow. But like I said, I could be wrong. It is boxing, and we don't know how well he is from the injury. But I don't think Danny has enough to keep Errol away.
Facts. I got Errol unanimous decision in that fight, bro.
Yeah, I don't see him knocking out Danny because Danny don't get knocked out. But I can see Spence edging it out on the card though.
Yeah.
Now, if he go in there and stop Danny, that's a statement because nobody could ever stop him. So if he go in there and he knock Danny Garcia out, oh, that shoots his list. He goes up that list even more. And then Crawford will really be the B side then. Maybe the C side. Believe me, it's gonna be a dramatic thing. If Spence knocked out Danny Garcia, there's nothing anybody could say. That means he beat up Porter, he beat up whoever, stopped Kell Brooks, stopped Danny Garcia, knocked Sean Porter down, which ain't nobody did, beat the crap out of Mikey, outboxed him, nobody did. So, yo, if he go in there and stop Danny, Earl's the man at welterweight. And then Bud's definitely number 2. But now if Errol lose, Bud becomes number 1. Even though he ain't gonna have the belts, he'll still have his O. And all the rest of them lost fairs. Pacquiao lost his O. Thurman lost his O. Porter lost his O. Thurman lost their O.
But right now, I need to do a fact check. Right now Manny Pacquiao is if you look at it, Manny Pacquiao is the most favorite in the fight. Like, as in, he's the bigger draw. He's the A side.
Oh, yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. He's the man at the welterweight division. He's been there for a minute. He beat up people, and he's been there for a while. So, of course, Manny's the man. But Manny got to do something because he's been out the ring for a minute.
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao's still one of the A sides in the game, bro.
He is the A side. He is. He's always going to be the A side because he's the pay-per-view. He's the draw. He got the whole Philippines. See, people don't understand. He got a whole Philippines behind him. Like, say it's only 1 million people in the Philippines. 999,000 is going to be watching Manny Pacquiao. He has a big following over there. So, of course, he's going to be the draw.
And people don't realize in the chat, when we're saying A side and me and D-Hardis are saying A side, it means Manny Pacquiao gets most of the money. He picks most of the situation. The A side is Manny Pacquiao due to the numbers, due to the legacy, and due to what Manny Pacquiao's numbers are and what he brings to the table.
Yep, sure do. He's the biggest star.
People not.
But I can't lie. I ain't gonna lie though. In a way, I kind of think though, if you had it at Cowboy Stadium, Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence at Texas Stadium, I think that'd easily do 1 million pay-per-view buys. And with a live crowd, oh my God, you know how much money Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao, that'll make way more money than Pacquiao and Crawford or Spence and Crawford. It's like Manny Pacquiao and Spence, that will be the big bread fight, for real. But then it just kind of sucks because now it put my man a little bit more bottom of the totem pole. But I would love to see that, Errol versus Manny. I think that'll be a good scrap.
Hey, what does everybody think? Manny Pacquiao's the A side in the Terence Crawford fight, and Manny Pacquiao might be the A side in the Errol Spence fight. Due to the numbers, due to what he brings to the table, you guys will have to pay Manny Pacquiao more than the rest get paid. Am I right, Diogis?
Of course.
Tell them, Diogis. Tell them.
Of course, he earned it. Manny Pacquiao is the man. And like I said, I don't see why he just don't give up the belt and retire, man. You have nothing else to prove. You're rich. You're the freaking senator of a whole nation. Like, what more do you got to do? Just sit back, chill, and enjoy being a diplomat. Why are you he's holding on to a belt? He ain't even trying to fight nobody. Just holding on to the belt. I hate when people do that. just hold on to the belt and ain't even fighting. That just holds everything up, man. If you ain't gonna fight, give up the belt. He has nothing else to prove. He could retire right now. He already been in the Hall of Fame. Manny Pacquiao been in the Hall of Fame probably a division or two ago. Real talk. If you want to put about it, his resume, all the champions and stuff he beat through them weight classes, he's already a Hall of Famer.
Hey, if anybody's got anything to say to that, let me send a fucking link. Last time, Manny Pacquiao is the A side due to his numbers, his fame, just the way that where Manny Pacquiao is in legacy today. Manny Pacquiao's the A side, bro, to all the fighters. Yeah, how about that one, bro? Manny Pacquiao's the A side right now, bro. And that's facts. I mean, Manny Pacquiao seems to be just waiting to see who's going to pay him the most money right now.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
They're talking about Mikey Garcia and Manny Pacquiao.
Who want to see that crap? But it might be a good scrap, though. Because they both, as you would say in Britain, as y'all English would say, you know, it will be a good scrap, though. Because Garcia could, you know, even though he was against Errol, Manny Pacquiao ain't as strong or as big as Errol. So I think it'll be a much better fight, Mikey versus Manny.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind it. I think it'll be a good fight.
Yeah, I would like to watch that fight. I don't mind watching Mikey Garcia and Manny Pacquiao. But the truth is, I don't even mind watching Manny Pacquiao fucking Terence Crawford, bro. I would like to watch that.
Oh yeah, but yeah, he don't want that smoke. He already don't. Told you, he been running from Crawford. Him and Crawford been on top rank since Crawford was at 140. And then that's when Manny Pacquiao moved on up because it came time to fight Bud. And that's when he said no. And that's when he went up to 147. People don't believe me. Him and Danny Garcia. When it became time to fight Bud, that's when Danny Garcia went up to 147. And Bud said, oh, well, I'm going to chase y'all up there. And you notice he's still trying to fight. He's still trying to fight Danny Garcia and Manny Pacquiao. He ran up to their weight class to catch him. And if you remember that, Manny Pacquiao was Bud's number one before he moved to 147. He didn't want that smoke. Especially now, and now people might really kind of be a little bit scared of him because what he did to Kell Brooks. So that might be like, God, Bud actually hits, you know? So that might have just put a little bit more fear in people's heart. Besides Errol, I know Errol ain't scared. I give Errol that. That's one thing I can say. I know Errol's not scared, but I think Manny might be a little worried, a little. But I know for a fact. I'm just
getting my sandwich, but I want you to cook on this until I just quickly get my sandwich from my fridge, bro. I want you to tell the viewers, if Manny Pacquiao fights Crawford or Manny Pacquiao fights Errol Spence, which one of those fights would be the easier fight for Pacquiao to be in? I'll let you cook that, bro. I'll be back. And that's a very tough question. When I say easy, I mean what fight out of Crawford and Pacquiao or Crawford and Spence, which one would suit Manny better if he had to make a fight?
Oh, that's a good one. I would say Bud would outbox him, but Errol's way stronger. So, damn, that's a hard one, though. That's like a toss-up, though. It's kind of hard to pick which one because one is a boxer and one is just a straight bully. But I think he'll have a little bit more success with Crawford because you know Crawford will really gets into dog fights and stuff like that. So I think Crawford will be a little bit more easier because Spence is just he's so small. Spence is just gonna bully him all night like he did Mikey. Just walk through all his baby punches and just keep beating him up. So I think Crawford would be an easier task for Manny, just style wise, because they both like to move and like to box. Errol's just a bully and just go in there and just straight come forward and swing. And I don't think Manny could deal with Errol's power. But I think with Bud, in my opinion, and I'm a Bud Crawford fan. I'm a Bud fanboy, if you want to call me, but he'll lose to both of them. I think they both will beat him, but I think Bud will be a little bit more the easier route than Errol. What do you think in the chat? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Who y'all got? Arum has been protecting Bud and his undefeated record. Yeah, kind of. But now he's getting rid of him, so. Ah, boy. But no, but Bud had good fights at 147, though. It's not like the people had trash records. Because like I said, Jeff Horn beat Pacquiao. I don't care what you say and what y'all say. And then whatever, the dude that got shot in the leg, his leg was just fine all the previous fights. Then Amir Khan made him quit. And then who else? After Amir Khan quit, then he what else he do? Khan, he got Khan, there's Horn, Khan, Brooke, the dude that got shot in the leg, and Mean Machine. People forget Mean Machine was an Olympic gold medalist dude and undefeated. So I don't care what you say. Anybody that wins a gold medal, you can't call him a whatever word they want to call him. He's a good fighter because he won amateur and won gold. So he wasn't a C fighter, you know. Well, I don't want to say he's a C fighter, but he wasn't a. I forgot. I had a new name for it, but he just, you know, he's not the caliber. I'll say not the. I don't want to call him the B word, but yeah, he's not the caliber. So it's like, what more Bud got to prove? He beat a gold medalist, but nobody don't see that. What has he done at 147? Knocked everybody out that had been up there he fought against. What do you mean? Oh, when he go up to 147, he ain't gonna have no power. Oh, he could do that at 140, but he can't do that at 47. And what he do? He sparked everybody he fought up there. The only one that was equipped it is still a TKO, was Amir Khan. But all the rest of them, he boxed them to TKO. So Terrence been doing damage at 147. So when y'all say that crap, he still went up there and he's still doing what he did at 140, winning and stopping people. So y'all can stop it. Bud haters, stop it. Yep,
Hey,
I agree
Bruce.
with you.
Hey, Bruce.
I
What's
agree with
going on, Bruce? What up, Bruce? Hey, Bruce. Can you hear us?
Salute. What's up?
Yeah,
What's up,
man.
Rapstar?
So you tell me, bro. Tell me, tell me what you're thinking about Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford, bro.
That is a mega fight. Terence Crawford outboxes him. I don't think he KOs Errol Spence, but he outboxes him definitely. You know, that's a fact. You know, Crawford hits harder than Spence, and that's a fact. You know, I think Crawford, you know, he's more, you know, technically skilled than Spence. You know, we saw he is the best switch hitter in boxing, man. So that's just my opinion.
Hey, Diages, everybody got their own opinion. That's why we love this boxing, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
Hey, everybody got their own opinion. Listen, Bruce says Terence Crawford is a good switch hitter. Terence Crawford has got more skills than Errol Spence. Bruce says Terence Crawford beats Errol Spence. And, I mean, everybody's got their own opinion. How do you guys feel about that? How
Is that Bruce Goes?
Ask him.
What's your name, Bruce?
Bruce Goes.
Ah, my brother, my brother. I always say hi to you every day. I'm glad I finally get to hear your voice, bro. It's brother D Hodges.
Salute. What's up, D Hodges?
I finally get to talk to my main man. I always wondered how you sound. It's good to finally meet you, my brother. LDB salute, baby.
LDBC for life.
Oh yeah. But you can get back to cooking. Just wanted to say hi. Get back, finish
Hey,
cooking.
hey, like I said, let me ask this question. Bruce said Terrence Crawford beats Errol Spence Jr., bro. I mean, if anybody don't believe that, you can come on the chat. Bruce said that Terrence Crawford is a better switcher. He can fight better. He got more skills. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Terrence Crawford does have skills, but
let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
If you look at Terrence Crawford's whole career, which one is better? Terrence Crawford's whole career or Spence's whole career? Which one is better?
Answer, D. Then I'll answer.
I don't know. I really don't compare them because, see, one, he did it in multiple divisions, and the other one just been cleaning up one. So it's kind of hard to compare because, you know, Errol, he been at 147 the whole time. So I really can't compare them because, you know, it could easily say Bud because, like I said, undefeated, undisputed, 3-division champion, and still knocking people out at 147. So I can easily say he got the better whatever. But Spence just got it at 147. You know, he got that. But overall, Bud got a way better resume. Way better. Because you forget, he had to beat champions to get those belts. He had to beat the 135 champion. He had to beat, and he got all 4 of his belts by beating each champion one by one. He didn't get all his belts in one fight. He beat one champion, then he beat another champion, then he beat another champion, and then he moved up. So I got Bud. Bud's resume is way longer, but it's just Errol got it at 147. Resume is spot on. But all around, Bud resume is mad long compared to all the names he beat. And it don't matter. So what? They was undefeated and they had championships. And they were supposed to, and people forget before the fight started, they were supposed to beat Bud. Since 140, Bud was supposed to be beat.
Hey, listen, D. and Bruce, you guys keep cooking it up, all right? Keep speaking. I'll be back in a minute.
Got you. No problem. I like talking to my brother Bruce, man. I finally get to talk to him. We always say salute on every show. I'm glad I finally get to talk to him. But you cook. I've been cooking for a minute. So you cook on it. I've been on here talking. I've been talking for 2 hours and a half. So you cook for a minute, bro.
Spencer's resume is overrated. You know, Mikey Garcia, 5'6", who is a lightweight, a blowed up lightweight. You know who we have Kell Brook, who got his eye socket broken by Triple G, and was weight drained. And then we have Sean Porter, who we went split decision with, you know, and a lot of people think that he lost to Sean Porter.
Only because of that knockdown, he would have lost, but he got that knockdown. That's what saved him, but he definitely lost without that knockdown. So, yeah, you know, but at 147, like I said, Spence got the better resume at 47, but overall resume, Bud has a catalog from 135 to 147. So he beat more champions, if you want to put it that way. Bud beat more champions.
Shout out to the MXBC. You know, MXBC has a different schedule. Coco Tyler will be taking a break. So we have MMA champ MXBC going live at 7 o'clock Eastern, what's 12 o'clock GMT time, UK time, then at 1 o'clock New
All right,
Zealand
man.
time.
Listen, you only got to talk boxing, man. Stop talking. You can type that shit in the chat. If you're not talking boxing, then I gotta come back and cook. Listen, all I'm saying is right now, right? We got these fights coming up, and then fights that I want to talk about is the Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. If Errol Spence wins that fight, who do you want to see him fight next? Is it Manny Pacquiao or is it Terrence Crawford, bro? Y'all need to tell me.
You already know, Rap Star. You already know he's supposed to fight Crawford next. Come on, man. Are you trying to duck for Errol Spence?
I mean, who's the duck over here, bro? Terence Crawford is in the other camp. Errol Spence is with Al Heyman. So who's the duck over here, bro? I mean, D. Hodges, that don't make no sense right now, bro. Y'all keep cooking. I'll be back.
So, the ducker is Errol Spence. He's fighting everybody but Crawford.
Hey, I gotta come back again. Y'all can't say that, man. D. Hodges, you can't just say Errol Spence is the ducker. Errol Spence is the
I didn't say he was.
I need you to keep the show. I need you to keep facts on my show, bro. So when somebody says that, D. Hodges, I need you to pull up.
I never said Errol was a duck. I said Errol's not scared. What are you talking about?
Errol's the A side in that fight. Errol Spence Jr. is the A side. Terence Crawford is the B side. So Terence Crawford needs Errol Spence.
Terence Crawford is the best boxer. He's the best.
I don't give a fuck what he is. He needs to. Yeah, but listen.
Nobody's right. At 147, Spence is the man between the two.
D, explain it to him and explain to Bruce why Terence Crawford is the B side and why Errol Spence is the A side and why Terence Crawford needs Errol more than he does. You need to explain that to Bruce, D. Hodges.
Well, no, he really don't, because like I said, Bud Crawford is already undisputed and 3-division champion. He could retire today, undefeated, 3-weight division champion and undisputed. So he could retire right now. Bud don't have to fight. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Spence still got a long way to go before you even bring him up in the Hall of Fame. You already could put Bud there now. If Bud Crawford quit today, he's guaranteed Hall of Fame. So he don't need Spence. He really don't need Spence.
You know, I
Spence
saw an article a few days ago.
needs him. Because
Spence can make his own legacy as well, D. Hodges.
Oh, I know that, but Spence needs
to 154 and clean up.
Is salty. Spence is not stable. I saw an article from a few days ago where Spence and Bud Crawford got into altercation outside a Texas nightclub. And, you know, Spence threw the first hit and Bud and his team retaliated. That's what I heard in the article. So, you know, Spence,
I never heard that one, bro.
I've never heard of that in my life, D. Hodges.
That would have been big news. I never heard they had a fight. I know they ran into. No, I'm not saying it. I just said I didn't hear it. I'm not saying you're lying. I just said I didn't hear about it. I know they had like a little face off, and where Terence Crawford ran up on them, like they was at some event, and Terence Crawford was like, "Yo, I told you I'm gonna run up on you. Told you." That was the one, but I don't think they had a fight. But I don't know. I didn't hear nothing about it.
Hey, look, as far as I'm concerned, Spence is 60-40. Spence gets 60% of the pot.
That's hating.
And listen, and Terence Crawford gets 40%. But let me tell you this: if Terence Crawford beats Manny Pacquiao and he can get that belt, then it's a 50-50 fight. All the way. Right?
Let me tell you why. It's a 50-50 fight, okay? Crawford has been knocking opponents out after opponents, racking up title defenses. Spence went, he went the distance with a Mikey Garcia, who is a lightweight who loaded up to 147, and he had a controversial win to Porter, so he's not really, being convincing winning, but Crawford has been winning convincingly, and he beat Horn, who beat Manny Pacquiao, he beat Khan, who had a tough fight with Canelo, and you already know Khan's resume, so I don't have to say it for you guys, He beat Brook, former IBF champ, who had a tough fight with Errol Spence.
Hey,
and
fuck that
a
shit.
tough
I'm
fight-
coming to destroy that shit, Bruce. Let me just stop this whole situation for you. Errol Spence has been fighting back-to-back proper fighters. He won every single round against Mikey Garcia. It wasn't a controversial fight. Amir Khan got knocked the fuck out by Canelo, bro. And let me tell you something about Amir Khan. Amir Khan was 4 years past his best. Kell Brook was 6 years past his best. So let's not come on this channel, Bruce, and gas out on my channel because I've got a split personality. I'll start turning, bro. I'm a very, when you keep it real here, I'm good. Hey, Diages, when y'all keep it facts, I'm good. But when y'all start coming there lying, bro, I'm going to start fucking changing my tune. You know what I mean, Diages? You can't just come over here and say that Errol Spence had a controversial win. He was fighting good opponents, bro. Terence Crawford's been fighting C-class opponents. He's been fighting opponents which have been washed up. The best opponent he got is fucking Benavidez or Green Machine. Let me just keep it real here, bro. Terence Crawford, just like me, then listen, Bruce, D. Hodges told you the truth. Terence Crawford has got a good resume all round. He's a Hall of Famer. Let me explain. But at welterweight, just like D. Hodges told you, Errol Spence at welterweight has been fighting much better opponents. What don't you get about that, Bruce?
Okay, 1 second.
Now explain yourself.
I gotta go, but peace, D. Hodges. You got bodied, rap star.
You got bodied, bitch. Did you just see how I bodied that bitch? That guy ran away, D. Hodges. Why did he run away, bro?
Bruce is cool, man. Damn,
yeah, but he ran away. And this is not even Bruce. He's lying to you, D. Hodges. He's a troll. This is not that Bruce that you think he is. This is not Bruce Coates.
Damn, I got happy, dog. I got happy because that's my boy. I say hi to him on
Bruce is a fucking troll, bro.
Oh.
Listen,
man.
look, Boxing Finesse is telling you, bro. That's Bruce is a troll. And let me show you what.
Man. I got so excited, man.
Bro. Let me tell you what, bro. The guy was talking shit, bro. How can you come to my channel and tell me Terence Crawford's been fighting better opponents at welterweight than Errol Spence?
And I'm a Bud
bullshit was that, bro?
Everybody will tell you I rock with Bud. What? If you say anything about Bud, you already know I'm coming in the show. So I'm the biggest Bud fan, but you got to keep real what's real. He ain't really did shit at 147 like Spence did. So Spence deserves he deserves 60-40. And I just said I don't see what's wrong with it. It's only 10%. And then I go in there and whoop your ass. Now,
so why the little fucking fool? Why did this little motherfucker come on my show?
Because think about it, bro. Because if Crawford would fight Errol for that 40%, beat Errol and get them 2 belts, now he becomes the A side to Pacquiao because he'll have 3 belts. Whoever get the 3 belts first is gonna become the A side. Between the 3, if Pacquiao beats Spence, he got 3 belts. If Spence beat Pacquiao, he got 3 belts. If Crawford beats Spence, he got 3 belts. So it's like they all gotta. It's hard to explain, but it's like whoever gets that 3rd belt is automatically the A side because it'll be 3 belts to 1. So basically, yeah. But like I said, Errol's the A side because he beat Porter. He beat who else did he beat? He beat Porter. Who else did he beat? Name the people he beat. I forgot. I know
Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, Kell Brook in his prime. Now he's fighting Danny Garcia.
Yep, and I could have sworn he beat somebody else though.
Lamont Peterson.
Yeah, and Lamont Peterson was a B. So it's like at 147, Bud ain't did nothing. So
what the fuck don't Crawford fans understand, bro? Why do Crawford fans fucking talk shit? Why do Crawford fans come on my show and waste my fucking time? Because let me tell you this,
if he went to 140, he'll be the A side in the 140 division because he was undisputed. But right now, you got to see how well Errol do against Danny. Because if Danny could beat Errol, then that automatically makes Bud #1.
Hey, like somebody in the chat said.
So we just gotta wait. We gotta wait for the Danny and the Errol fight. After that, we can assess then who's 1 and 2, because we can sit up here and argue about it all day and all night. It ain't gonna solve nothing until we gotta wait for Danny Garcia and Arrow, because Bud already did his job. Bud took care of Brooks, so he did his job.
Bud be fighting some washed up people. Like
No, I
said,
know that, but I'm just saying he did his job.
yeah,
And
he
now
might have done his job, but Brooke,
now Arrow,
Brooke
now
was
it's up
never
to
the same.
Arrow,
Brooke
and now
was
it's
never
up.
the same
Now I'm
after
saying now,
Brooke
but
was
now
never
it's
the
up.
same, bro.
I'm saying, but now it's up to Arrow to do his job, because he might could lose to Danny Garcia, and then what happens? Now Danny got the belt, and now how we decide who's the A side between Danny Garcia and Bud, because Danny got 2 belts, and he beat Arrow, so then that just puts it all more in the loop. That's why I'm hoping Arrow win.
That
Because
will
if
fuck
Danny,
up. If Danny Garcia wins by any chance, that will fuck up the whole show.
that will mess up the whole thing. That's why I want Arrow to win. If Danny wins, oh boy, we ain't never gonna see Undisputed. Real talk. So I want Errol Spence to win though, because if Danny win, he's not fighting Bud. He might take Manny next, and then he might lose to Manny, and now Manny got the 3 belts, and now Bud. It just, I don't know. It just seemed like any scenario, Bud's coming out the B side. Unless no matter what, no matter who wins what, Bud's always gonna be the B side, because they're always gonna say he didn't do enough. No matter who he fights, he's gonna be the B side.
Facts. I mean, personally speaking, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine, bro.
Yeah, he needs to fight. Bud needs to try and get the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Definitely.
He really needs to try and get the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Definitely.
Because if he can get that fight, I don't care what anybody says. Then he gets 50-50.
Definitely. But shoot, if Bob Evans if Bob Evans plan on letting him go, he ain't gonna make that fight. He ain't gonna let Bud leave with 2 belts and go sign with PBC. You already know that's not happening. Bob ain't giving that up. So I think Spencer happened before Pacquiao, in my opinion.
I mean, everybody wants that. But Terence Crawford said he's not going to budge from 50-50. He wants 60-40.
Oh, yeah. But 60-40, he's outrageous. Bud is stupid if he think he's going to get a 60-40. That's 50-50 is good enough. Now, him wanting 60-40, that's just preposterous. There's nothing 60-40, Bud getting 60 and Errol getting 40, and Errol got 2 belts, and he fought the better people. So, Errol deserves to be the A side. And like I said, I love Bud to death. I'm not even a Spence fan, but you just got to give credit where credit's due. He got 2 belts and a better resume at welterweight, so he deserved to be the A side.
Yeah, you can't lie about that, bro. Hey, D, you can't lie about that, bro. But D, I'm just getting a little blunt together, man. Just keep cooking for a minute, bro.
All right, go ahead. I got you, Pippin.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, bro, at the end of the day, I just want to see the fights, just like you. I just want to see the fights.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh yeah. But I don't know. I take him and Manny or him and Errol or Errol and Manny. I don't know. Just get these belts more wrapped up. I don't want nobody taking non-title fights, man. I want to start seeing champions fight champions, man. Because taking these non-title fights mess it up when they lose. And I bet you there's mad people saying, damn, I should have took that other fight. I shouldn't have took that fight. Yeah, that's what you get. Karma's a motherfucker. You want to duck Undisputed to go fight somebody else. Boxing Karma get you in the ass. Yeah, now you ain't got no belts. Boxing Karma is a bitch.
Oh, for sure. So, who else we got in America after the Errol Spence fight? Just as Canelo Alvarez?
At the Spence. Who's at the Spence? December 5th. Who's at the Spence?
Joshua.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to be fighting Povetkin, right?
Pulev.
Pulev. Yeah, that's a. I don't know. I don't like AJ, but I got him in that fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't think Pulev can do enough to keep AJ away. I got AJ in that fight versus Pulev. I don't know. I don't really go look at the boxing schedule. I forgot though. But I know we got a bunch of good ones going into the first of the year for the next few weeks. There's some good ones. Then, like I said, they're starting to have this little Thursday night boxing on NBC. I'm gonna start paying attention to that because that O'Sheik Foster's a good boxer though. O'Sheik Foster, or whatever his name is. He whooped that dude Romano Thursday. And then this other dude killed the other dude with a body blow. That was a good ass card on NBC Thursday night.
Which one?
The card on Thursday night where O'Sheik Foster, where he beat up that dude, Romano or whatever. O'Sheik Foster, I think he's like what company he fight for? I think he's down with Haney. I think he's down with Eddie Hearn and them or Haney Promotions. But yeah, O'Sheik Foster, he did good last night. He beat up against the veteran. He beat him up.
Oh, he did?
Yep. So they got Thursday night boxing on Thursday nights on NBC. So I'm gonna start catching that.
Oh, that's good. At least we got more boxing, right? For you guys.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's been a good year. I mean, it's a lot. This year's not been that good. All right, let's face the facts. This year's been
this year been the best it can for a pandemic. We did the best we can do. Pandemic killed everything. It killed the NBA, killed the NFL, it killed baseball league. Like this pandemic done killed everything. But I'm just glad it's a way that they're still making it work because they could just keep us with no boxing at all. I'm glad they're finding small little ways, so they can keep boxing going. I appreciate that. Because I'd much rather take no fans than no fight at all. I can do without the fans. I want to see the fight.
Yeah, things have been really bad, man, for the sports world,
But they're making it work with all the TVs and stuff, And they're getting money, I'm pretty sure the people that's watching it on them TV screens, I'm pretty sure they gotta pay for that. They probably gotta pay for it like they're paying for ringside.
For sure, man. I'm just glad we got some fights in the fourth quarter of our boxing. We got some good fights coming up, bro.
Oh yeah. And then we're just in the beginning, and then 2021, we'll see what happens.
And we just gotta enjoy the fights that we got. We gotta enjoy it. We got, you know what I mean? We got about 4 or 5 fights coming up. I know Dio just forgot some. It is what it is. I know that we got them. Like I'll explain it one more time before I leave the building. We got Conor Ben Sebastian Formella today in about the next 8 hours. America can watch it on DAZN. If you got DAZN in America, you guys can watch it. Otherwise, in London, we got Sky. You know what I mean? And then we got Tom Little against Alan Babick. Then we go over to America, where D. Hodges will be watching Javier Fontoura. Against who is he fighting?
La Paz. Something.
Yeah. Okay. So Javier Fontoura is fighting on Fox in America. After that Conor Ben fight. And then we go straight into next week. And we go straight into the Roy Jones. No, we go Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce in England. And then we go to Roy Jones, Mike Tyson card, which is an exhibition fight, which will have Badou Jack. And then you got Jake Paul fighting Nate Jones, which is an American basketball player. So, it is what it is. And then after that, we're going to Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. And I believe after that, we're going to Joshua and Pulev. And then after that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Canelo against Callum Smith. And apart from that, I don't know what else is going on at this minute. But those are some of the fights, DRGs.
Oh yeah, that's some good ones too. Oh yeah, can't beat them. Shit, it ain't about the fights you want. It's all about the fights you can get.
For sure, DRGs. And one of the other things that we got to recognize is, you know, we got, like you said, we got fights coming into the new year after this year 2020 goes out. Hopefully the fans will start coming out soon, and then the fights will start to get bigger and better. But, you know, we're getting through what we are, and we're going to take what we can. Like Dio just said, we're happy with what we got with the boxing world, and we got a lot more fights to look forward to, really. Just everybody get ready to, you know, get this year over and done with, Diogis. I mean, look, we're already at the end of nearly November, you know what I mean?
Yep, definitely. As long as we're getting something, it don't matter.
For
yeah,
sure.
but I'm about to get up out of here.
I'm gonna get up out of here as well.
Yeah, I didn't realize because
then I'm gonna exit.
Yeah, I have so much fun over here. I'm looking at the clock like, damn, it's 7:40 in the morning. I might as well not even go to sleep now. It's time to get up and start the day. But no, I really enjoyed myself. I had a ball, and I'll definitely be back tonight to catch your fights, bro.
Hey, it's been good that I got back on after the technical issues, and we finally got to speak to the audience and ourselves.
Definitely. So salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to my man Rapstar. Hit that like button, subscribe to him. One of the best channels you see. We don't argue up here. We don't call each other bad names. We don't block people. We don't do none of that. Like, this is one of the coolest shows you could be on. So I'm telling you, come mess with us. But I love you, bro. Love you, chat. And I'll be back to your show tonight, bro. LDBC salute.
Hey, peace out to the chat. Peace out to everybody who came in. You know, we cooked it up. We just spoke about a little bit of the fights, what's coming up right now. We'll catch each other soon again. To my boxing familia, to everybody, to the subscribers, press the like button, smash the like button, press the notification button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe anyway. You know what I mean? We'll catch up soon, guys. Ronald Finkley in the house. Nice for coming in, Ronald. We'll catch you soon, Ronald. We'll catch all the shows soon. Like and subscribe, man. We'll catch you soon.